Fierce though, opens it up, takes down Genesis, Fault is there. And now they're going on the side of multiple rackups, 3 and 4.
Archer though, so it's 2 versus 2. They pulled out weapon at the last moment and flicks around. Spot one on his little Comfort teammate Frost to come in for the double kill. And potentially the triple, yes, he triples up.
So Euphoria. Ooh, an Ecstasy with a triple there. What a play. Can he get the ace? Ecstasy, what an ace.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the, actually not back, but welcome to the grand finals of Circuit Season 3 Asia region. Are you excited? I am. My name is Mako and I'm joined by Arde PureJ, and that question was meant for you, Arde, so...
Yeah, I am really... even my throat is excited. I am pretty excited, to go through a maybe a full bowl 5. Who knows? You know, we might sit here for another 5 to 6 hours. I don't know. I'm down. Like it's pretty exciting. We've all seen XioN get pretty close last time on yesterday's stream. I think you've all watched it. They got pretty close against Rain. Not quite there yet, but they got pretty close. And I feel like or was that the stream on Friday? I think that was the stream on Friday. I think I'm getting two things. Oh no, wait, it was against Rain, and then they got dropped down to the lower ones, and then they played against Escudron. They won 2-0, which we didn't expect, and then they moved on to what is now the grand finals to play yet again against Rain, but now in bowl 5 and not in a bowl 1. And again, I keep telling you guys, this is it. XioN could end it all here. They could make it, but we'll have to see. And I'm excited to watch it, and I have a lot of hopes for XioN to actually perform really well against Rain.
Yeah, you said it. Nonetheless, it does end all here today, since this is grand finals. But without further ado, let's hop into the tournament info. So for the newest people of you out there, the viewers who might have not watched Circuit or are not familiar with Circuit altogether, Circuit is all about consistency. You have 2 main tournaments that you need to qualify into. From those main tournaments, your team gathers points based on your placing and your placement in the tournament. So, for example, if you're the first team, so you actually win the whole main tournament, you get 14 points for your team. These points then allow your team to be invited to the final tournament, which we are watching today, and we're actually watching the last 2 teams battle it out in the grand finals. Now, what do we have for prizing, you might ask, and Arde will tell you all about it.
Yes, I will, because the prizing, I mean, we've all talked about the main tournaments for a while now. So I think the prizing, a lot of people are pretty familiar with that. But hey, we're in the final tournament right now, and I guess it all revolves around that second and first place at the moment. Like, we got the 4th place with 200 credits, or $200, 3,000 credits and 10 premium cases. The 3rd place with an extra $300 added to the collection. And then the 2nd and 1st place with $800, 3,000 credits, and instead of premium cases, event cases, and then that unique Circuit Season 3 champion skin. I mean, it is a wonderful, wonderful looking weapon. And I think Mako can speak for me if I say that the front looks great and that we all love the way that the logo shines a bit more to the right, or just lays a bit more to the right, and how the transition from that black part quickly like moves over to that orange and to that yellow, and then to the original look of the AUG. You know, feeling that weapon itself, and at the same time making it look good is something that you can't just do in one day. So yeah, definitely a very nice skin. And
Absolute beauty.
I'm curious who will get this one. The final product may differ a little bit, so keep that in mind. You know, in game it's going to look a little different. But overall, the texture and the colors, like, it's going to be around the same.
Yeah, I especially like the contrast between the darker areas and the bright orange on the handle. It's just pure beauty. I wish I could have the skin, but unfortunately, us casters, developers of the game, staff members. No one gets the skin. It's only for the winners of the circuit. So either Rain or XioN today will have this beautiful, beautiful skin. Let's look at the brackets real quick. So let's see who was playing in the grand finals and where did they get. So for the first round, we had Rain versus Intensify. Unfortunately, Intensify was not able to play, so they dropped out straight away. Rain thus far getting to the second round. And then we have X Quadrant versus XioN in the first round, which XioN won barely won the game, 13-12 in Crowned, which moved them to the consolidation round against. Wait, did I say that right? No. Sorry. So XioN moved into the next round versus Rain, barely losing. Actually, was a very close game in Raid. Rain versus XioN, which then
13-11 on Raid, yeah, 13 to
yes,
11. They were actually ahead, and then Rain started to get back a lot of rounds, and started to do interesting things, including nading themselves. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes a magician's job is pretty expensive. It can cost lives. But move
absolutely,
on,
absolutely.
move on, Mako.
Yeah. So Rain winning in Raid then caused them to be in this grand final today, and it dropped XioN into the consolidation finals against X Quadrant again, which XioN won again. Now this time XioN won pretty clearly, 2-0, and the matches were pretty close, but they weren't like 12-12 close. If I believe, if I remember correctly, the first one ended like 13-10, and the second one ended something like 13-7. I'm not
I
entirely
think
sure
no,
about
no,
those scores, but
it was 13-6 and 13-7, if I'm not mistaken. Because
yeah,
the first one they played on Grounded, and Zion was playing very well on the collision side, and I ultimately just broke down the whole route difference we were expecting. And on the second one, which was on Plaza, it started off with extra, I guess making some mistakes here and there, and overall, trying to stabilize the score with Zion just got out of it like out of nowhere, completely disturbing Zion or Excluon's coalition side from the breach side, and quickly rounding it off to a 13-8 or a 13-7. I think it was a 13-7, but I could be wrong. But around that, that's
yeah.
basically what happens. And now, yeah, they're in the finals, like the grand finals. Rain and XioN. Like, I was maybe expecting X Cordon to get a bit of that taste, but I guess XioN is just gonna take it away from them.
Who knows? XioN definitely the underdog here, as we can also see from the final tournament points, or the circuit leaderboard, as I would like to call it. Rain with 28 points. They won both main tournaments, and that puts them into the 28-point placing in the first. X Quadrant with 19 points, XioN with 16. Those are the three teams that we have seen in the grand finals. XioN 16 points. They are the underdog here. And they are battling against Rain, which is the reigning champion, I would say, both in Asia and EU, actually. So just to remind everyone, this Rain is not the same Rain that we saw in the EU side of things. EU Rain, so Europe Rain, actually picked up CSPG's. Wait, no,
No Mercy Saints, yeah.
no Mercy Saints. Yeah, I always mess up those two teams because both have Saints in them. No Mercy Saints is the Asian Rain. So nonetheless, still really good team. And yeah, XioN is definitely the underdog. I can't wait to see what happens. But without further ado, Arde, do you wanna tell us a bit about team statistics?
Team statistics, how the players play, and how they move together. Of course, why not? I mean, let's just start off with Rain here. We have Axis, Immune, BB I mean, a lot of people watching are already very familiar with these names. Especially BB I mean, we've all seen his interesting play with the Deagle. I'm not sure. I think it was a 1v3 on Legacy, so that was pretty insane. And we all enjoyed watching that. Great performance overall from Rain themselves. They really show that even though they are so many rounds behind, they can just make it. And the same thing was shown in the finals, like the first finals before we actually hit the grand finals. after the first round. Rain playing against XioN. XioN even being ahead, like about to actually win this, and force Rain into playing with Excadron before they could actually play against XioN, if they even were to win against them, which just applies more pressure to Rain and gives XioN more that like feeling of, all right, we're gonna make it. But they almost did, and Rain still beat them. But it's starting to get awfully close, and a lot of these players are great. Their chemistry is great, and I don't feel like there's that much room for improvement so far. Like XioN, there's still like so much room for improvement in their team, and for Rain, they've already. It feels like they've already reached the limit. So I'm curious how this will impact today's game, or maybe they've not reached their limit at all, and I might be just completely wrong at the moment. Talking about the aggression in their team, I feel like a lot of them could be aggressive. Let's mainly talking about Vix. Vix is very aggressive, the aggressive type. Still on that positive side, so it's still useful for the team. Surge as well. We all at the end have seen Surge and BB Vix, be kind of the aggressive players and move a bit forward in most situations, especially on raid there against XioN. I think they were the last two players that were near the bomb side, and they actually got themselves a 2v4. Together, they're pretty dangerous. They really are when they're holding a couple angles together and coordinating that with each other. Dangerous players. And Immune, of course, one of the most safe, a bit more of the safer types. Axis, also a great player. Akira, I mean, we've seen them switch in and out, even subbing them in and out. They are all awesome. Now, moving over to XioN, because Rain, they have a couple great players here and there, but XioN, they're nothing. I mean, they're basically like very close, if not almost the same. Starting off with Maple, Vanish, Famima. I think we've seen Famima. Did we see them play? I think we have. Or no, that was in the beginning of the tournament, because later on he actually had to go to do his iPad breaking down. I don't exactly know what happened, but the guy can't play, sadly. But luckily, we still have a lot more players that can still participate, like Ralts, Biren, 49. And, ultimately, that brings us down to like about 6 players. So if one of them really cannot play, they always have that one extra backup, like we saw yesterday with Ralts getting taken out for 49. Something happened with the lineup there. I think it was in the consolidation finals on the lower brackets. Between Excadron and XioN. I think that's when they started playing on Grounded, when they had to switch things up. But that was very interesting. Or it wasn't on Ground, I was on Plaza, one of the two. I don't know exactly know. But Ralts had to get switched out, and 49 also wanted to go, but 49 stepped in for Ralts, because otherwise it would be a 4-man crew, and that would just not be great. But overall, very great team. The aggression is a bit more towards, I think we all know the name, 49 at this point. Very good and very effective against Rain. Like it's been a lethal day yesterday. I mean, we've all seen them perform on Raid, but against Rain with 49, just eating through. It's like a tank shredder against tanks. Like the guy knows what he's doing. But hey, very nice, very great overall. And I'm just very impressed with their performance in general, especially with, of course, one of the most safer players, Maple, Vanish, keeping things a little bit more safe. But Maple, even though he's playing safe, he's also very aggressive. So, they have some tank shredders in there. Let's just keep it that way. And in general, I'm just really excited to see what XioN will bring to the table against Rain in this full Bow 5.
Absolutely, absolutely. XioN, actually, what interests me is that XioN has very, very many maps played already. Like if we compare this to the Rain team, they had max like 13 maps or something, and XioN, some of them has 22. Absolutely amazing. Now I heard you say that Rain doesn't have a lot of room for improvement. I do kind of disagree with that. Every team has, of course, rooms to improvement, and at least what I saw from Rain's play, that they have these very, very fine tuned executes on pretty much all of the sites in every map, right? And they like to play very aggressive, sort of the same way as EU Rain, which kind of makes sense because Rain picked them up. So I would sort of think that they are all also sharing tactics between each other. So they have these very, very aggressive pushes to the site, very aggressive executes. But the Asian Rain, I feel like they're sort of lacking when it comes to default plays and playing a bit more carefully on breach side. I feel like they could work on that. However, they are still very, very fast to adjust on different kind of situations. So that kind of helps
Counter,
with
yeah,
that.
that kind of counters the whole problem, but it's still a problem.
Yeah,
No,
but
but what I meant by room for improvement is not that they have no room for improvement, but there's
mm,
little to close to almost no room for improvement. I'm just saying that they're about to like reach the limit, like they're close.
mm,
There's still some things that they need to
in
work on, but
oh,
they're very
in
close
the current meta.
in the current meta. Okay, in the current meta, there you go. Now, does my argument make sense or no? I think it does now. But yeah, I mean, it is impressive. Like we don't really see a lot of players reach this point. And I feel like, over the course of, especially with the new update, coming with the new recoil changes, I'm excited to see if how players will adjust to that, and maybe there will be other teams adjusting faster. We might see some more competition. I don't know. It might get a little spicy in there with the accuracy side of things. And yeah, I'm just excited overall. But we first have to go through this bow 5 before we can talk about future stuff and or actually engage into that. But yeah, I'm excited to see how that will change things over time. But for now, for the current state of the game, Rain is basically almost there, in my
The
opinion.
reigning champion.
It's so close. It's so close. It's very hard to be perfect. I mean, almost impossible to be perfect in these scenarios. Like there's a lot of human factors, of course, playing roles, and we have seen that on Raid. So and not just
There,
with
there
Rain, of
is
course.
there is never perfection. Someone is always better than you
It is.
at some
But
point.
then the other day you somehow are better than that person. So, I
Yeah,
feel like even though you can be great on every single aspect, you always have those human factors playing a role. Maybe your
absolutely.
device playing a role. Maybe your hands at that moment, they're sweaty for some reason. And, you slide over that screen and playing a
Maybe you
role.
didn't
Gotta
drink
keep,
your
gotta keep it.
morning coffee.
But haven't slept well. Maybe you didn't eat a banana, so your focus is not quite there as someone who would eat a banana for some reason. Fun fact,
I like
actually.
how you are giving like healthy reasons for
It
this. Like
is.
maybe you didn't eat a banana, and I'm just like you didn't drink coffee. You
But the thing is, like, I'm actually not joking. Like bananas, like on paper, if you eat a banana, like it will increase your focus.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Like all the healthy vitamins. I've actually noticed it myself, believe it or not. But whenever you eat healthy, you get enough sleep. You are properly caffeinated, so at least like 5 pots of coffee at the morning or something like
Wait,
that.
oh.
So you shoot very well at that point.
But I get your point.
In case
Anyways,
if your hands don't shake off from all of the caffeine, but that's just a side point.
I still wouldn't recommend it. But if that's your if that's your preferred last minute change of course, then go ahead, Mako. Go ahead. But hey, putting that aside, I think we should head over to the map bans because all the players are almost ready. We might need to speed some things up here, but we'll try to do our best to give these map bans a nice little show here. So starting off with XioN's first ban. I don't know what they're gonna ban first. I'm assuming they're gonna go for maybe candles. I mean, we've seen some crazy bans against Rain. Maybe some kind of like reverse. Maybe it's not gonna happen. Maybe it's gonna happen. Legacy. Okay, so they're gonna start off with Legacy. I don't know if it's just a map that they don't like. Maybe ports. There's so many maps that they could have banned here. They went for Legacy.
Well, Rain has been playing really good on Legacy, and
Yeah.
especially now that it's a best of 5. There is very many maps, so I think XioN needs to be really careful with their bans. So I would assume Legacy. Oh, never mind. They only have one ban.
Um.
Maybe Legacy was not the best choice. I would have probably banned
Port.
Canals.
Port.
I would probably ban Canals.
I would instantly go for port if I was Zion. Sorry.
All right, they're
Oh,
13 to
the
0.
real
Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
You're right.
yeah, yeah. I'm just
Or
getting that
maybe
out of the way.
they have a trick up their sleeve. Like it has been a month since the port game, so they might have been practicing a lot, right?
Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, this team, if they weren't practicing, they would get beaten by Xcodron at this point. Like they've actually been practicing mad. Like so, yeah. Honestly, they're doing pretty well. Um, but Rain. So, what is the response to this ban? Like, it could be anything. Starting off with Legacy and then going to Plaza.
Plaza.
Interesting. Has this anything to do with the Bay that beat them on Xcodron?
No, I don't think so.
but isn't XioN supposed to be better on Plaza? And then Zion still beat them, so maybe Rain's like,
Maybe Rain just. I mean, have we ever seen Rain play Plaza?
I have to think back a bit, but I'm assuming they know how to play on that map based on the way they
Oh,
can
100
move through.
percent. But
Like the way,
I don't
if
think
you
we
can
have
play on
ever.
Legacy, you can play on Plaza. Let's be honest at this point. If you can play properly on Legacy on both sides, which is a lot more difficult in my opinion than Plaza, you know how to
Although
play.
isn't Plaza almost always their ban?
Yeah, I mean, I have been
Like
noticing that
when
for some time.
when do you remember seeing a Rain game where Plaza is picked by Rain or left out or being the decider? I don't remember a single time. I think they always ban Plaza. So I think they might be one of those teams that just never play that and they always ban it, you know?
It's
It
It's a
could be.
strategy. It's a strategy, I guess. I don't know. But moving over from Plaza, let's see what Zion's first pick is going to be. It could be anything. It's actually going to be Canals. All right. So that's actually
Interesting.
that is pretty interesting. Candles normally, something that we were all known, like Ray knows their strats on. They're pretty good on it. I think they've been
Yeah.
beaten once, like once, just once. I think it was or by Monarchy or Vigorous in another community tournament. But oh my god, that was also a very close one. So it was like
That's
on
a
the edge.
bold pick from Zion.
I don't know what they want to do with Candles, but if they're confident and if they know what they're doing, then maybe some kind of interesting move. Rain is probably thinking, well, why would you pick Candles? And there might be some kind of reverse mind things going on. But I think there's gonna be some kind of trick up their sleeve. But moving on, Candles pick from Rain is gonna be, of course, it's port.
Or
I mean,
yeah. Yep.
yeah.
We saw that coming.
Well, it's gonna be a 1-1 or a 2-2-0. Let's move to the second map, the third map.
Yeah, let's start like rolling it out. The map.
Um, and we're moving to Grounded from Zion, and Rain is going to respond with a Bureau. All right. So are we going to see Soar or Raid? That's the question, though. And will that matter? Will they even reach that point at that? Like, it's going to be a difficult one. Like, Raid. All right. So Soar is going to be left out yet again. Raid going to be the decider for this. So it's going to be Canal, Sport, Grounded, Bureau, Raid. I'm excited.
And we do have an information that the knife round is always ready. So let's hop right into it, shall we?
Let's go.
It's almost ready. It
It's
is
almost ready.
starting.
It is starting. We just had to speed up the map bans a bit because apparently the teams are ready for the knife round. Anyway, I don't think you guys want to miss that over some very detailed explained map bans. So yeah, we're just gonna put that preference there for you guys to enjoy this nice little knife round. And I think Mako, you know all about knife rounds, right? Why don't you explain it?
Oh, absolutely. So knife round is in place to choose the side where the team starts. So now that Rain actually won the knife round, they get to choose do they start on the breach side or the coalition side. That is for all of you new players out there.
And
this is what
choosing the coalition
usually.
side.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
Yeah, Rain's
but
starting
yeah.
on the coalition side, and Zion is starting on the breach side, so that's going to be the thing. You wanted to say something? Sorry, I just wanted to mention that real quick before we actually get into the game to avoid confusion.
Totally fine, totally fine. So this is what happens in the most tournaments, in community tournaments, in amateur tournaments, even the highest play. Like this is how you choose the sides. The first round.
First round, Zion already very aggressive, coming in, taking that first blood. Roji taking out Immune. Akira coming from below, but vanished. The crosshair placement wasn't on point. Two players are coming from behind on B long. Axis getting another frag there as well. 49 going down. Bomb is not planted, and it looks good for Zion, but Rain is starting to come back here. Ralts is pretty low as well. This man all the way on B long. He's going to get tapped if he doesn't watch out. And Maple already knows this Axis is hurt. The bomb is down. And Rain, can they find an entrance here on Zion? You can see the peak air. Maple, very generous with the frags here. Axis going down. Bomb is planted, and Rain has to get back to this side. We see Akira moving all the way towards collision. And oh, before I could even speak, Roji gets the tap on Vix. And Akira is slowly moving on towards XioN, while Maple and Roji have full control here over that B site. Akira does take down Roji. It could be a close one here, but Maple does again take down Akira. I mean, does this guy have like a 4K or 3K at this point? I don't know. But Maple, definitely impressive performance so far on this pistol round. Showing off what a real player can do in these situations. Already off to a great start for XioN.
XioN taking the first round. We'll see how long does that go. I believe XioN will also take the second round, as usually happens when you win the pistol round. So I believe this will be 2-0 for Rain, but sorry, for XioN. But after that, Rain will have guns. So the round after this one will be definitely very hard for XioN.
That is true. I mean, those nades are doing a bit of damage. The Deagles and the P250s are coming through as well. He's trying to shoot them down. Probably going to go for bomb plan. Roji is in a corner with the SMG, but Rain knows how to respond. Rolls getting 2 frags. Vanish going for the other one. Surge taking a Rolls, and it's already a very successful eagle round here for Rain. It's back to a 2 versus 2. They could pick up weapons here. 49 going, taking out Akira, but Surge comes in for the refrag, taking out 49 with the headshot. And Surge all alone on the side, going for the fake defuse. Vanish forced to come out, or actually not. He's just walking around. I don't think he thinks that this is going to be the fuse. Surge is faking that one. Vanish takes down Surge, but again, a very successful eco round here from Rain, getting 4 picks on XioN. I mean, this even felt more close than the pistol round.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a huge hit for the economy on XioN side. If they lose this one now, they won't have enough money to buy next round, especially because that losers bonus or lose bonus have not kicked in yet. Of course, because XioN has won a couple of rounds. For those of you who doesn't know, if you lose multiple rounds in a row, you get more money each round. So now if XioN loses, they only get the minimum amount of money, and yeah, does not look good if they lose this one.
Yeah, Rain always is kind of known, to get back with those third rounds. We can see Vanish getting that first blood on the side, but in the process of moving towards that side, Roji did get killed. I don't know if he was flanking or not, but I was really not paying attention to your explanation. But Akira coming from the side, no one's paying attention. What's going on? XioN falling apart. Akira just takes them all down. No one was paying attention. They're all crumbled in that corner, and Rain is just swiftly taking them down. For some reason, XioN decided to wait there and just all stacked together. I'm assuming miscommunication appeared right as we saw it.
I think they were all flashed.
Were they all flashed?
I think they were, because they were all looking at the site, and 2 of them tried to go behind a cover, which sort of indicates that they were flashed.
That kind of makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I think. Oh, would you look at that?
We don't really see TRG kills that often in this game, especially not in the circuit. So that is an impressive shot. Also, we don't always see players using the TRG due to the fact that it's a 2-shot. Yeah, it's a 2-shot sniper. Or
I mean, if you're very accurate, 1-shot headshot.
Yeah, 100%. And they're cheap. They're so cheap. And I feel like on channels, they're underrated. A lot of people don't seem to use them. So no one practices with them, so no one gets better at them. Like, same thing with the Deagle. People started using them more because they do more damage, and then over time they get better. Same thing goes for the TRG, and I feel like a lot of players are underestimating the potential you have with that gun. And oh well, everyone's getting taken down. 49 Roji, Maple. This eco round with these 2 TRGs. It seems alright. Vanish getting 1 shot. Another one. He has most amount of kills so far with the TRG. I mean, he's doing pretty alright. Got 2 frags. But that's going to end it off. I don't know if you get that much money with the TRG if you kill someone, do you? I think you get, like, some money, right? Same thing with, like, shotguns where you get a bit...
I think it's the same amount as with rifles.
Oh, okay. That's a little unfortunate, because I would assume it requires a bit more skill to actually land those shots. But anyways, 2-2, and Rain is starting to stabilize the score here against XioN. XioN starting off with a great start, but Rain definitely showing their dominance here on the Coalition side on Canals. And XioN, they're kind of stacked here on that bridge. See a lot of them are just chilling. Surge is going to the side of the smoke. Tries to take down players. Gets 1, gets 2. 49 does get the headshot here. But still, it looks like they're on eco, and you can kind of see that getting those 2 frags is, I guess, kind of decent. Immune does get hit. Nate is almost going to kill him, 3 HP. He's basically on the edge. Ralts could go for the frag here, but he's going to wait for another player to come through, and Akira is going to shut him down. Immune and Akira both a little lower than expected. And, again, a very decent eco round. Unfortunately, one of the players from Rain didn't die there, so that kind of causes Zion to miss out on a nice little pick.
Yeah, I don't see why XioN would pick Canals though.
It's a great map, but like I'm wondering what makes them think that they're better than Rain on this map. I mean, overall, this sniper performance is underrated. Though, I'm not gonna lie. Like Maple coming through with that sniper. We've seen the same thing with like the TRG, like one of these players. I don't know if it was Ross or Roji, but one of them using the TRG, and that was also pretty decent. Like impressive overall. I mean, so close. You can see that flash coming through. Maple had the angle properly set, but Akira search taking on Vanish and Rawls all going down on the side. I think XioN knows what they're doing, but when they actually like go for it and they haven't really properly checked those like annoying little corners that you have, especially on the B side, it becomes a problem. And Maple going down. I think 49 could save the sniper here, but no, he just rushes in. Not going for the save here on this 1v4, bringing Rain to a full 2-2. Rain does, I think, did they just pick up the sniper that Axis buy it?
I'm not entirely sure. Exist has not a lot of money, so I would assume that he bought it.
I would assume it as well, because Rain's on a full win streak so far. Zion, winning out the pistol and the eco, but after that, they've been on eco for 2 rounds, and I mean, 49, he's pushing through, with the deagle, moving forward, trying to find a pick here. And here on Coalition Hall, unable to find anyone yet. Opening himself towards his right side. Very aggressive from 49. Which most of the time seems to work very well against Rain. As we've seen, on multiple occasions on Raid. But is it going to be the same on Canals? Axis does seem to find 49 here. Roji taking out Immune. Maple, Roji both get some taps with the Deagles. This could be a bomb plan on the eco round. Vanish taking out Surge with the Deagle. This is actually kind of huge for an eco round for just Deagles. Even Ralts being able to pick up an AUG. What's going on? Raid's falling apart. And Akira stressing out, missing some shots. And Vanish, those Deagles are strong.
Okay, so my question is, why doesn't XioN do this on gun rounds?
I have no idea, but they somehow are able to hit their shots. They just won an eco round against Raid. Have we ever even seen that before in the entirety of this tournament? I don't think we have. I don't remember.
I think in Raid they did yesterday.
Yeah, they did win an eco round against Raid.
I think so, yeah. But yeah, I'm interested in why, like, they go very aggressive with pistols on eco rounds, and it clearly works, right? But when they have guns, they just wait. They wait, and they get picked off. Like, Surges is probably gonna pick off the guy on the boat right here. Maybe? Who knows? But they're playing very, like, careful with the guns. I think if they had more confidence, they could play way more aggressive with the buy rounds, and
although I haven't really seen that many rounds due to confidence. Like the same thing happened on Raid. If they get too much confidence, it's also a problem. So I would prefer them to play a bit safe from their perspective if they want to win against Rain, like win rounds against Rain. Because if they get too confident, they might be like, oh, it's easy, we just move through, and then it might just be a problem. Instead, 49 quickly moving back after that kill, assuming there's not going to be anyone there on Sniper Nest, and looks like there's just 1 player on the A side, 2 on the B side. Zion has a lot of map control here towards that A side, so I'm assuming they're going to go for the A side. Like he's moving over towards the A. Are they even seeing VBVix? Is VBVix even aware of someone being on this site? 49 does get taken down. Roji as well, and Vix.
Oh no.
Getting the double here on the A side. And this is the turnaround that Rain needs to win this round. Maple.
Huge plays from Vix right there.
And he's not going to be able to plant the bomb. The bomb is not going to be planted anytime. Or actually it is. He has to do it. I mean, at this point, they have to.
Maple can still do this.
Yeah, but he's peeking 2 people at the same time with a sniper, which is a huge mistake. Going for the very fast peek there as well. I guess he didn't expect the player to be there that fast, but, 49 not checking that box properly is going to cause you to die and your teammate to fall right after, as that was, between the 1 second. So, yeah, response time isn't really great. in a second that fast. Like you gotta think about what happened, and then you gotta actually respond to it. And response time itself is also response time, so it takes a bit. It takes a bit, you know, to respond to an action your player made. But hey, that happens. The box. Make sure you check it properly. And it's not just XioN. I mean, I've seen a couple times Rain not checking things properly on raid, but XioN making huge mistakes because of that as well. I mean, we've seen it happen on the B side or on the A side on the raid, where they don't check the right side as they enter the site. You know, they're very confident that one might be there. And then there's just that one guy there because Rain is ridiculously patient. And it makes no sense. And yeah, they just get picked off really, really hard as they try to enter that site. And you know, this was beautiful. You know, they quickly check these corners. They have each other backed. And Rain doesn't even have enough time to actually set their positions here. So this is going to give them a huge advantage on that B side. Although, are they going to be able to hold it? They got 3 players all coming out of Coalition spawn. Immune taking on Rouse. They got a lot of pressure pushing up. And Flash is going to drop down, you know, confuse a couple of players here. Roji taking out Immune and assist. BB Vix, the last player remaining here, taking out. Roji has the headshot, but 49 yet again with the shots, taking down BB Vix and making it count. Rain is starting to lose some rounds here. You know, Roji making it count as well. 49. XioN is performing very well so far.
They definitely are. However, I'm noticing that Rain does very well on like trading kills. When one of them is going in, there's always a second guy following right behind him. So like whenever one of the Rain teammates die, there's always a second guy taking the trade. That doesn't happen with XioN.
No,
that doesn't
not
happen
often.
with XioN.
It definitely happens. We've seen the same thing with 49 on the A site, where someone was behind the box and no one was actually able to refrag there for 49.
Exactly.
And yeah, that just cost them to lose the round straight up. Like Maple alone there with the sniper. It's going to be making very difficult routes. Oh, they're so low routes on the edge of dying. This was going pretty well so far, but they're so low routes. Gets away. Search knows he went into that cafeteria. And oh, he's going to about to peek him down, but Rhodes does get the advantage with the crosshair placement. Immune is going to be able to spot him out, though. He's towards the right, finds him, and Ralph's unable to respond there. Not prepared for Immune being there waiting for him, and Rain takes another round.
Yeah. I mean, I believe if XioN would have the same level of consistency and the same level of communication as Rain does with all of these trades and always when Rain plays, it's always they're moving together as a unit, or there's at least 2 players moving as a unit in a sense, and there's always a possibility for a trade. Whenever one of Rain persons die, there's almost always another dying from XioN at the same time. Always trading. And that really doesn't happen with XioN.
I mean, if they are able to actually shut down the person that is supposed to trade. Oh, again, not checking these boxes. What's going on? XioN, again, the confidence is skyrocketing for these sides. Not checking every corner is the only mistake that is like taken away so many rounds so far. Like I've seen at least 3 rounds where they didn't check things properly. They just lost because of that search. And the wall bangs are coming through, and off we go. The fake defuse is down. Rawls forced to come out. He's getting shot from the right, but he knows that it might be a fake.
He's not sticking it.
Surge is peeking it though, and off he goes, getting the defuse. Rawls unable to land the shots there. Well played, but the damage is already too high. XioN unable to have enough players to refocus there on that side, and yet again Rain winning because of that placement, because of that patience behind those boxes. And I mean, we all know they're pretty good at cannons, but the way they position themselves or reposition themselves behind these structures is impressive.
Absolutely. The corner box where was it Vix last round who got the kill from? The box that the XioN didn't check. Yeah. That corner box is very deadly, because if as a breach player you're going to check that, you're turning your back against Coalition spawn, and on the other way around, if you check Coalition spawn, you turn your back against the box corner. So it's a very tough spot to go in, and I would say you're better off just by wallbanging the box itself and trying to kill the guy in the corner, and then maybe peek it very fast and then turn around immediately. Or just throw a grenade in that corner or something like that. But it's very, very tough spot to check, especially if you're alone.
True. Immune does pick up 49 here. You knew he was there for a while. I don't know if you saw it, but his crosshair was right on top of him, but somehow he didn't go for the trade. Roji being very unlucky with his positioning. Immune taking 1-2 frags, and XioN again, they're falling apart before they can even reach the site. Maple getting 1 frag, Axis goes down, and oh, there's another player, Akira taking out Maple 8-4, and XioN, they're behind on quite a few rounds. And you know what is interesting now, though, is that they're switching sides. Will this have an impact on their performance? I don't know. We've seen the same thing where XioN just randomly does better out of nowhere when they switch sides or something. Maybe this might be the same on Canals. Maybe this is the reason why Rain chose the Coalition side first. They want to get that advantage in terms of rounds, that confidence. But we could be completely wrong here. XioN has the opportunity to get back from this, but it's going to be a difficult one.
Yeah, it definitely could be. I don't remember seeing XioN play Canals before. They probably have, but I just can't like get it in my head right now. I can't remember. But XioN, usually we have seen a better performance from them on Breach side. Like for example, in the X Squadron game they played just yesterday in Grounded, they won what, like 7 rounds in a row on Breach side and just won the match. So I would say XioN is doing way better on Breach side than Coalition side, but we'll see.
We'll see for sure. I mean, Axis already starting off with the takedown on 49. They're going to lose one of their, armor pen players, I guess. Immune taking out Vanish. 3 versus 5. And, I mean, Rain is just stomping them on the A side. This is not looking great. Not a single player going down from Rain. It feels like an eco round. And, I mean, it really does
What
look
a
like an eco round right
positioning
now.
from Exist.
Axis, definitely. The positioning was on point here, taking out those players from the side, surprising them, and making sure that they're completely distracted by the fact that they might all be on the A side, which is not the case, Axis. Making sure that Rain really wins this round. I mean, they were already winning, but this was basically the decisive factor.
Yeah, very, very beautiful lurk.
And talking about eco rounds, Brown's going for a shotgun. That is
Interesting. Vix actually
is
bought an SG on a second round.
I mean, well, Vic seems to be very confident, and we've seen XioN beat them on the eco round. So let's see how they perform. Immune does get pretty low there. Quickly backs off. Axis is the only player here on the Deagle. Peeks a little here and there. Gets one nice shot there. Oh, what I assumed is Roji. Ooh, Akira coming in. Again, 49 is getting killed a lot recently. Axis, Surge coming with 2 more frags. Rain is just stumping him down here with these weapons. Surge.
Oh, I kind of hope that
getting
it
more
would have
and
hit.
more. But Ralts, with the last player with the pizza 50, he bought the shotgun, but there was no use. Akira takes him down, and before Rain can actually plant the bomb, XioN just all get taken down.
Yeah, Vanish, not enough money to buy anything. Oh, never mind. He already bought an armor, so he does have money. My bad. Okay, so the first real round, or a decent round for XioN. Let's see how this goes. They have a rather good buy round. Oh, that's everyone is blind on the A side.
Yeah, it's
That
gone.
is how you should check those corners.
Oh man, it is beautiful how Rain did that. XioN was completely surprised. Vanish got at least 2 frags out of that one, but quickly splattered as well. Rain, I mean, the way they enter these sites on Canals, I mean, we know that they're good on Canals, but jeez, I mean, they're showing some new stuff to us today, and it is deadly. And XioN, I mean, they're noticing this deadly poison. It is hurting a lot.
Absolutely, and I'm not sure if you noticed that, but like they execute on A side. They throw 2 flashbangs over the roof, which forces the coalition players to back out, and they back out to the corners where Rain knows that they can wallbang them.
Yeah,
2 flashbangs over the roof. They force the enemy players to back out to the behind the box, and then they wallbang the box. That's like the freest kill I've ever seen in my life.
It is.
It's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to watch.
I mean,
Unfortunate
honestly,
for
like,
XioN, though.
Yeah, it really is unfortunate for XioN. I mean, we kind of hoped them to perform a bit better. They were doing all right on the breach side, and then we were like, oh, okay, things are gonna switch down, so maybe they'll do better on the coalition side. But it really is starting to lack. Like the way you need to rotate on cattles, it's a bit more difficult. It's not like on Plaza where you have like coalition spawn, you just switch forward and back. On cattles, you gotta go all the way around or choose some more dangerous steps here or some more dangerous routes. And you got people like Axis taking you down, or you got more wallbang spots. You gotta keep track of some corners that you're not properly checking. It's causing you to die. 49 again. Axis is prepared. Throws the nade, gets punished. Immune backs off, or actually comes forward and makes his teammate back off a little. 49 gets taken out. Vanish also getting taken out by Surge. And I mean, these players are just falling apart like flies. Immune taking down Routes, and Roji, the last player standing. One moment he had 4 players next to him, and one moment they were all gone. Akira shutting him down. 4-12, and Rain, a very, very harsh shutdown here towards XioN about to happen here. I mean, we have yet to see a single round where XioN could actually win on the coalition side. And I guess I expected a bit more of a fight, but then again, it's Canals and Rain on Canals. I don't know exactly why they chose this map first, or just this map in general against Rain. But there might be a reason for it. Maybe they just want to get this out of the way. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be. But I mean, thinking about it, it's either Legacy or Canals. They have one ban, right? So it's either Legacy or Canals. Which one do XioN play better? I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen them play Legacy. But we have seen Rain play Legacy, and it's one of their best maps. But so is Canals. So it's sort of 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, I would also prefer to play in Canals in comparison to Legacy. If Rain was as good as they are on both maps on average, I would also pick Canals because it's a lot easier than Legacy. Legacy is a little harder. You have those very tight spots where if you have a lot of map control where you actually make it, but there's a lot of risk revolving around getting that map control. And I mean, 49 does come in with that one frag here on Immune, and things are stabilizing down. But yet again, XioN, they're positioning themselves all around that A side. B side seems to be completely clear, and Rain knows this. You can see the guy with the bomb running as fast as he can towards that B side. Yeah.
Vix is in a very, very deadly spot right now.
Yeah, with that sniper, catching XioN's rotation.
Exactly. If Rain now plants the bomb on B, the guy coming from coalition spawn is dead. Yep.
Yeah, Vix. There we go. Vanish. Take it out. It's 49. The last player standing, taking out Akira. He's going all the way. Getting pushed by Surge. Does take down Surge. And I think Vix would have been spotted to go for the bomb plant, but no,
running away.
He does pick him off. 13-4. And regardless of that situation, well played, XioN. Rain, though, they take the first win on Canals. And I mean, it's been a blast so far. Great performance by Rain in general. I don't really know what to say apart from that. I mean, Mako, I think we both know that XioN, they're a pretty good team, but the performance they showed today on Canals against Rain, it's something that is very difficult. It's something you don't really want to try that much, as Rain just knows what they're doing at this point, especially all around the map, like with these corners. There's just so much knowledge that you need to have to actually properly check those sites, make sure you don't get picked off as you enter them. The flashes have been, all the utility usage has been on point with this one. Rain was just the better team here.
Absolutely, and as we already talked about during the match, Rain definitely has more experience in these matches, in these maps. They know if they throw a flashbang somewhere, they know where the enemy player is going to back out, and they know that if they throw the flashbang, then they can force players into positions where they want the enemy players to be and where they can prepare to kill those enemy players. So not only these guys are very, very precise with their aim, but they also have the knowledge to sort of create that space on the bomb side to get the enemy players in a position where they want them to be. And that is the true skill, I think. That is the true skill that many other teams miss, and they don't really have that. And that really only comes with experience. So Rain being definitely the most experienced team here, I do hope that we can see at least one map victory from XioN, and I do believe that we can see that, since XioN is like also a very good team. We have seen some very amazing rounds from them. We actually saw a very close game between Rain and XioN yesterday on Raid. And yeah, I do still believe in XioN. However, the scales are a bit on Rain's side right now. However, congratulations to Rain for winning the first map. We still have many more maps to come. This is a best of 5 match, and the next map will be Port that we will see right after the break. And during the break, we also have a past me interviewing Kira from Team Rain. Enjoy.
Hello, my name is Meiko, and I'm joined by Kira from Team Rain. And for those of you who may not know, Rain has 2 different rosters, one for Asia and one for EU, and we're now talking about the Rain on Asia. So, Kira, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you for joining the interview, by the way. We really appreciate you guys doing these interviews.
You're welcome. I'm happy to be here.
All right, nice. So let's get started. It's time for grand finals, and how does it feel to be among the best teams there is?
It feels great. We've been here many times before in many other events, but it's always a good feeling to reach all the way to the finals.
Yeah, I mean, it is the first circuit, or first season of circuit that we also included Asia. So this is sort of the first circuit for you guys, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, nice. Well, I want to hear a bit more about your team and the members of it. So could you tell us who are your team members and what are their in-game roles?
Well, about our team, I made this team back in September, around September 2019. We started out just with me and Blitz, and we made this team the best Asian roster in the Asian scene. And then other members came along, such as Ariel, Axis, Emu, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
And as for the roles of the players, I've always been the IGL since the very beginning. But for the other players, it's always been a bit more versatile. Of course, everyone has their preferred way of playing the game, but at the end of the day, at this level of the game, everyone needs to be able to fit in any role of the game according to the situations of the game.
Oh yeah, 100%. But do you have like if we were thinking about a situation that you are on the breach side and you're trying to do like a already planned out execution on one of the bomb sites, do you always have like a one certain person is the entry fragger? Then there's 2 persons that are like refraggers coming right behind the entry fragger. There's one who sets up all of the utility, etc., etc.
Well, obviously, we have the support players, like players who prefer playing entry fragger and players who prefer playing a bit more passive.
Mm-hmm.
So as for like the support players as support as in like utilities and stuff like that, me and Blitz handle most of it because, well, there's no because, it's just something we do. And as for the entry fragging, it mostly comes down to our heavy aimers like Ariel, Axis, and Vix, and players like that. So yes, we have a certain way of playing the game, but most of the time we just like to do what we want to do.
All right, nice. I mean, of course, versatility is
Yes,
very important. But I personally think that it's also very important to have those like clear cut roles for everyone. Like in case of like if an execution goes as it is planned. But
yes,
as you said, you have those, so that's great to hear.
yeah.
All right. Well, besides the roles of everyone, how would you describe your teammates? Like, who's the guy with the jokes, and who's the guy who keeps everyone positive, and so on and so on.
Well, I think our teammates chemistry-wise complement each other very well, so we always have fun and joke around whenever we play. Well, besides Kiro, he's like the tryhard of the team. So like as if like for example we like the other team would only have one player left alive, so we would all be trying to go for a knife kill, and then of course Kira would end up shooting him on the back.
Is that something that
Yeah.
actually happens often?
Yes, very often actually.
I find that very funny actually. I know that situation because whenever I play, I feel like I'm the person who always tries to take the kill with the rifle if everyone else is trying to knife.
Yeah, that's just being very greedy.
Yes, it is. I agree. All right. I want to hear a bit more about your setup. So, how do you play? Do you play like on top of a table, or are you laying down on your bed, or how do you play?
For setup, I play sitting on the desk on a computer chair. I've always played like this. Well, ever since I started playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it. Like, I don't know how my other teammates play, but I know some of them also play sitting on a desk. That's just how I'm comfortable.
Do you have like a pillow under your iPad, or are you just holding your iPad?
Oh, I'm just holding my iPad up.
All right. I find that very like I play on an iPad mini, which is like rather small, so it's easy to hold in my hands, I would say. But
Yeah.
if I would be playing on a bigger iPad, I don't know. I probably couldn't hold it with my hands, to be honest.
Well, it's something that you get used to because like I used to play on a 12.9 inch, then I downgraded to 11 inch, so it's easier for me.
Hmm.
And not to mention, it's also if you like, I know a lot of players in this scene play sitting on their bed, which honestly, in my personal opinion, I think is a bad idea because it's very bad for your posture, especially when you play for a very long time. So I play sitting on a chair, so my posture stays straight up, and I can still play at the same time.
Hmm. I see. Do you use those fingertip sleeves or whatever they're called?
Yes, finger sleeves. I tried it before. Um, it's a good product. It's good for consistency, but personally, I don't like it. It's too slippery.
Too slippery?
Yes, it's too
Interesting.
slippery. Yes.
I always have a problem with my sweaty fingers. They're like too sticky on the
I
iPad
never really
screen.
had a problem with that.
Oh, just wait till you get older.
Yeah.
All right. Well, who do you think are the best, like the top 5 players of Critical Ops? But you cannot name anyone from your team, and because we have an interesting situation where you're part of Rain that's also has an EU team, I will make it even harder for you that you cannot say anyone from the EU side of Rain.
Oh, that makes it really hard. Okay, I'll try. Well, outside my team, I definitely put Metal Most Chewy from the South American scene. He's one of the most solid players I've seen actually. He's a great IGL, a great fragger, a very decent sniper, and overall a very solid player, which is something you want on your team.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see, and then there's Scott from Team Xenocide, I think, from the North American side. He's a very solid player as well.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Vanish from Team XioN. He's not the best fragger, but he's a very impactful player. And as for the other players, ooh, I can't think of any other players besides from RG and EU. You're making this very hard for me. Let's see.
If you can't think of anyone, I think 3 is also completely fine.
I'm just gonna say Nox again for this. I can't think of any other players.
All right. So the Rain boys come in still.
Yeah, I think if there was no restrictions, there'd be a lot more Rain EU players.
Well, they are a great team.
Yeah.
All right, and for the last question for you for this time, I have: what are the biggest challenges of playing a mobile game on a professional level?
Well, there's no particular challenge besides consistent, solid prize pool tournaments. Like tournaments is like good pricing because like as you get older, you don't have much time to play the game as much. So if there's no pricing, like solid pricing for the tournament, there's no reason for you to play it, and that's about it.
I see. All right. Well, I want to thank you for the interview, Kira. It's always a pleasure to have you. I enjoy having these chats with you, and yeah, I hope you guys good luck. I hope you have fun. And is there anything you want to say to your fans at this point?
Well, I wish all the other teams best of luck in the grand finals, and thank you to the fans for supporting us. We'll try our best not to disappoint you guys, and thank you, Miko, for having me again. It's always a pleasure.
All right, thank you, Kira, and we're going back to the stream.
Ao som das máquinas aqui do amarelo, não sei se está saindo para vocês, mas para mim tá. Henrico Lee, forte, cobra ali. O Misk, double kill pra ele. Vai, faz a fila pra ver se não cai geral. Vai, meu amigo, vai. Henrico Lee, double, triple T, 4K pra ele, levando geral. 690. E a XioN 4. Eita, double, triple kill pra ele, 4K. Vai pro Ace, o garoto derruba geral de Eagle. Grounded. Olha o Cole. First, double com ele, o Rappen. Lorde mesmo foi a vítima. Double com o time de Colishin. O Rappen leva mais um, segurou. Que isso? 3K. Conseguiu levar. Motok finaliza o Uau. Blackbird finaliza na trade com o double kill, levando o Lorde mesmo também. O Blackbird na trade. O Rappen cobra de AW. O Fábio vai na faca mesmo. Não deu 8-0 o Miss. Olha ele, o Uau Lovelo pode ser agora. Pode ser com ele. E double, triple, meu Deus, segura a fera, 3K pra ele ali pelo mid A. S tá cantando, Fábio FPS leva o Rappen, sobrando mais um boneco. Vai, querido, é o seu momento, 4K, uau, Lovelo. Olha esse momento, Blackbird consegue, Lorde Mebo leva também, double kill pra ele, 3K, segura, de Eagle e colete. Ixi, Metal já tá como? Já levou ele. Vocês falam dele. Ó o Rei surpreendendo. Double, triple kill pra ele. Brota no mid dele, vai. Deu não, mesmo a alfada ele consegue surpreender. Olha o FN. Conseguiu surpreender ali o Gudan na movimentação. Eita, já deu de cara com 2. Conseguiu levar o Jean também. Gadeia finaliza o Químico, vai fazer um upgrade. Não! Fala dele, vai! Fala dele! Galinha não vai lá, triple kill pra ele, garantindo.
Fica mais de boa quando passar pro TR, né? E a equipe da Vault aí, quanto mais pontos tiver que TR fazer, melhor pra eles.
Olha o Gadeia, olha que linda play de gol! Triple kill pra ele, por pouco não leva o Jean, que ficou por um fio de pelim. Guru já vai fazer a invasão. Vai dar... Nossa, no time ele consegue double kill pra ele. 3K, Motok faz história. Tá fechado o bombe da A. Efetuou o defuse, linda play com triple kill. Marcação do Liga, Motok surpreende no Pixel, por pouco ele não leva mais um, Gabriel ficou por um kill de pelinho, Gudan faz a trade, Cole leva o Jean, trade da trade, foi com ele, eita, double kill pra Henrico, 3K pra ele.
Missed the... No, that nade is gonna hurt him a little bit. 4 HP and another nade, or whatever that was. Rouse getting taken out, goes for the second one, takes out 49, and he's getting a little excited, and hopefully not too excited. Again, too aggressive, too confident, and just... Oh, there's not gonna be a player there. Why would there be a player there? Off you go, and McLaren trying to save it out. We'll be seeing our next round. Actually, we're on match point right now. Or no, we're not. We're pretty close to match point of the first half. Ooh, Reborn though, just shutting them all down as we tried to talk about what just happened with Necessary. But how they executed this just with... Oh, that nade!
That grenade!
Oh, that nade.
Wow!
Baron, oh my god, if you just made those shots count, that would have been a nice little ace for you. A free one as well. Oh, what is going on? Versify pushing up, and there goes Routes. What is going on? Maple pushing up as well. And there goes X Squadron absolutely getting... luckily, we just had some issues there. We're back. Baron, oh, there we go. Beautiful. Ripple on your way. I'm so glad we didn't move that. And off with Maple. We're gonna go lastly just sitting down. And just XioN is gonna start pushing. They got one player on B mid though. This could be it. Reborn gets one. He's gonna get the second one, and this is important. X Squadron. The map control they have so far is definitely making it count. And there we go, a third. Reborn definitely. I like to call it bar, the bar on the B side, but that doesn't really matter right now because Rollins is getting the double here, and it doesn't look like XioN can actually pull off anything, even though this is an eco round. Rollins getting the third, taking on Gabi. Oh, there's the push, and Baron. Okay, so they seem to get map control back, but oh, Maple reborn again. Not enough time to as you guys have seen. It's very important to get your kills fast, and then if you're taking too long, quickly move back. Like, for example, McLaren got the frag, and now a lot of time has gone by. Maple, able to respond, knows that he went towards Kitchen. And now you can see McLaren quick going for the bomb plant, and Maple still pretty low, but enough time to kind of think about the situation and then move on. This is why McLaren, it would have been risky for McLaren to, even though, regardless of the fact that Maple is low, go for the frag. See, they played that pretty well. Maple wants to go through the vents, but he's not going through the vents actually.
McLaren will be, since the bomb is...
Fierce though opens it up, takes down Genesis, Fault is there, and now they're going on the side of multiple rackups, 3 and 4.
Naruto though, so 2 versus 2. Dave pulls out his weapon at the last moment and flicks around. Spot one on his able to comfort teammate trap. Frost to come in for the double kill and potentially the triple. Yes, he triples up.
So Euphoria. Ooh, an Ecstasy with a triple there. What a play. Can he get the ace? Ecstasy, what an ace.
Hello, I didn't see you there. Welcome back to the Circuit Season 3 Grand Finals. We are seeing currently a match between Rain and XioN. Rain taking the first map in Canals, and we're almost gonna move into port. Almost. We just need to talk about a map, these maps again. We went pretty quickly over the last couple of picks. So just to recap a bit, XioN banning Legacy, Rain banning Plaza, XioN Canals, XioN picking Canals, Rain picking Port, XioN picking Grounded, Rain picking Bureau, Bureau being the last decider, and Soar has been left out, unfortunately. Now, we did see Grounded just now between Rain and XioN. Rain winning the whole map. Was it 13-4 or 13-5?
You mean Canals, right? Not Grounded.
Canals, yes. My bad.
Canals, it was a 13-4, and Rain started off, it was a little bit more of a stabilizing situation, Eventually, even on the second half, like, I don't think I remember XioN winning a single round on the coalition side, which was kind of shocking. They started off with like 4-4 eventually, and then Rain slowly went 5-4, 6-4, and I mean at that point they were just skyrocketing and like it was nothing. And when they switched side, it was even more like it was even harder for XioN to even play in that situation. I mean eventually we're gonna lead. This is gonna lead us to port, which is gonna be played right now. So yeah, we're very excited for that. Putting that aside, though, we didn't really mention something about the last few maps. So to quickly do that, Grounded picked by XioN. We all saw the great performance there against the X Quadrant. Bureau, I don't think we have seen that map quite a bit. I think it gets banned against Rain sometime here, sometime there. And we see. I think we saw it in the second big tournament between Rain and X Quadrant when X Quadrant won against XioN. That's when they. But that's when Bureau also got banned there. I'm not quite sure why, but I guess there's a reason for it. Rain seems to be pretty good at it. And Raid seeming to be the decider. If XioN were to actually make it there, they have to win. I don't know how they're going to play it in port, but I'm assuming they're not going to win that. So Grounded and Bureau are their key maps for winning, and then Raid as well. So they got to win at least 3 maps in a row or win on port, which I don't know if they can pull it off according to what we've seen on the second main tournament. But hey, let's go into
XioN might have been practicing a lot of port. Like last time they did lose against Rain 13-0, which is quite honestly just a demolition. Really nothing to do there. But I hope that this time they have practiced it and they are ready to face Rain. I don't know if that's the case, but I certainly do hope so. XioN being the underdog, and it's I really do hope they win. Right now, the players seem to be ready on the server, so we're just waiting for the knife round to begin. For those of you who are not aware of knife round, it is where the the sides have been the sides of the round. I can't speak.
Good job.
The sides of the game are being chosen. So if Rain now wins the knife round, they get to choose: do they start on the coalition side, or on the breach side? Port, I'm not entirely sure how this will go. Oh, Rain shot. Okay, so XioN will get to choose the side.
Okay, I think this is like the first time
Alright.
I've actually seen someone shoot for no reason out of nowhere. I guess maybe Rain is just messing around it, like they just don't care at this point. So I don't know.
I mean, it might have been a misclick as well, right?
No, I don't think you can misclick taking someone down with a P250. I'm sorry, Mako, but I'm gonna have to disagree on
Yeah,
that.
that's
Not just a miss.
yeah,
That's not
fair
just a
point. Fair
misclick.
point. Fair point.
That's not just a misclick. But hey, I think that's great. So yeah, I mean, I guess XioN can choose their side. I don't know if this will impact their overall performance, because again, last time there wasn't really a side they were playing well on. I hope this time this will be different. Maybe we'll see a pistol round going well for them. Who knows? I'm excited, and yeah, let's just see how XioN will perform against Rain.
Absolutely. Oh, we are doing the knife round again. Okay. This makes sense.
We're redoing the knife round? I thought you said we're gonna get. I thought you said they're gonna get DQ'd. But okay, well, XioN won again, so it doesn't really matter. Like DQ'd for the knife round, of course, not the entire game. Don't get scared. No, DQ'd for the knife round itself. Like I thought that was gonna be the case there, but guess not. I guess Mako, you were wrong, I guess, or I don't know if you mentioned it before, like, oh, if someone starts shooting or planting the bomb, it's gonna be an effect for the.
That's what usually happens, but it might have been that maybe Rain wasn't aware that it was a knife round or something like this.
Yeah, because they all standed still. They were all like standing still on B-man, and then was like, wait up, hold on, is this a knife round? So yeah, by the looks of things,
Could be
it
a
was
miscommunication right there.
Miscommunication. But hey, we're in the game right now, so let's go. We're starting off with XioN on the coalition side and Rain on the breach side. Akira coming in with the first frag here on Roji, already to a great start here for Rain. Akira is a little lower though, so this might impact their performance in the long term. Ooh. And I was expecting to move forward a bit more, but it looks like Maple's just gonna get a free pick here. Maple Vanish coming in, taking out Immune. Axis also taking on Vanish. And they're quickly going for the bomb plant here on the B side through B long. So no one was really aware for that push on B long. I guess XioN wasn't really paying attention there. Ariel does get taken down. And can we see it? The first round, XioN will win against Rain. This is a chance to do it right now on the second time that they're playing on port. Corito does take 49 down. He's behind the boxes. Maple's trying to find him. Ralph is also nearby. They're going to push it up. Axis is going to get stabbed here. Maple could have gone for the knife, but it doesn't go to risk it all. Corito on the P250. And Maple, he has to make it happen. The bomb is still going off. He has to kill him. Takes out Corito. The time is up.
Does he have time?
He took
No.
so many time on taking down these players that they actually forgot to defuse the bomb here. Maple does survive, but XioN, they lose out the pistol round, which is not great.
Rain did play very well here. They did play a lot of time. They stalled very well, and I think that's what ultimately won the round for them. Now, as we have already said, XioN seems to be excelling, if that's the right word, excelling on the breach side. I'm not really sure about their coalition side hold. It's they're a bit more aggressive team, right? So they play very well on breach side, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough for them to beat Rain. I certainly do hope so that they can make things happen, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, because I mean, the way Rain is already trying to, experiment with B Long is kind of like scaring me for for Zion. I mean, like overall in the first pistol round, they were also not really prepared for B Long. This time, Vanish seems to at least have a look on B Long here, and you can see the first shots are being fired. Corrido is coming in with the first nade, and
Oh, that's a
quickly
good
right after
nade.
Vanish takes down Corrido. No refract from Rain, by the way. Oh, never mind. There comes the refract. Akira coming from behind as Roji was distracted. Again, leaving those areas open is not something that Zion should do against Rain. They're moving from every single direction of 40 now with the shotgun here near those boxes. Switches to the Deagle, and you can see Routes applying pressure. Axis gets taken out. Another player immune. Also getting, this is it. Rain could get taken out. They do. 49 comes in, taking on Akira. Finally, Zion, they get their first victory here against Rain on the map court throughout the entire series. Well played, Zion. 1-1, and they actually win it out on a eco round.
Yeah, absolutely well played by Zion. Definitely that grenade on B Long, it was great because of two reasons. One, it did a lot of damage. The second one being that it distracted the players of Rain and allowed the player on Zion's side at behind the B Long to peek at the same time with the nade, and that allowed him to get a kill from B Long. Wow, 3 flashbangs at the same time.
Oh my
and
god,
Roji is
and Roji
just
gets the
bleeding up.
3K, and there they go. Maple and Roji as well, almost the ace, but Maple comes and takes that area before that's done. And this round was very fast. It felt like Zion versus X Squadron on Grounded on the ace side. That's how fast this felt. Oh, that was like a very quick 30 seconds. Let's just be honest here. Maybe
Well,
not even. Maybe
it
like
wasn't.
25.
It was, I guess, an eco round, but still very well.
Yeah, but the way Zion played in an eco round, like for Rain, of course, they played it pretty well. Like this could have gone a lot of ways, and this is like the best way it could have gone for Zion, and it did go that way.
Absolutely. I mean, usually we have seen Rain to get at least 2 or 3 guns away, sometimes even 4. Now they didn't get any, which is very good for Zion's economy.
True. 49 taking out Immune Axis, coming in not for the refract, but taking a Roji. 49, a very nice little way of just not checking it for a second. I guess, just sneaking up and down. You can hear his Axis jumping up and down, though, so that's going to cause some issues. They know that one is pushing up towards mid, and slowly it seems like he's starting to move back. He is trying to find 49. 49 hears this. Oh, he's trying to actually find a
great
spot
peek
there.
from Ralts right there.
Take him down. Akira taking out 49 with a nade, and Corrido does get taken down. And you can see these refracts from Rain are very, very key. Axis that Akira last players remaining. Maple has to move up. The crosshair placement wasn't good. Peeking too much towards the right after checking that corner. And Rain takes that as a victory. Zion actually had it there, but I feel like the way they positioned themselves, knowing that Rain was trying to figure out their positions and trying to refrag as they went on the site, they should have been prepared for that. But Rain was just there before they could even make that decisive choice.
Yeah, I mean, Zion knew pretty early on the round that, okay, this is going to be an A play, most likely. They hear a lot of players around A. They know that Rain is planning something out, A execute. They already should have had one player from B starting to lurk around B long and maybe trying to get behind them, so they could get some backstab lurking kills. The communication between these guys, like 3 flashes at the same time on the site, they get a free side clear with this.
They do. I
And
mean,
the
Corrido, look at this
trading.
pressure. 49 though, coming in with 3 frags in total. Maple takes down Corrido, and for some reason they were unable to identify 49's position throughout this entire team fight. What's going on? 49 able to shut down all these players from it. I think they didn't check one corner. And again, Rain making the same mistake here with not checking that one important side and being like, oh, we threw flashes there. There can't be anyone there. My man 49 was there, and my man took down, I think, at least 3 players there. That was crazy. And this goes to show that even a team like Rain cannot compete against not checking one corner. It is
Absolutely
so dangerous. I mean, we've seen it on Canals in reverse where Zion didn't check those corners, and now on Port for some reason, which I'm not expecting actually, especially not from the last performance we saw from Rain. I was expecting this to be a lot harsher than actually what happened on Canals. And so far, it seems like Zion actually has a lot of control here on the Coalition side against Rain. They win it out 49, getting the 4K and performing very well overall. Like this could be 49's game.
They have been practicing.
Yeah, they have. 100%.
Maybe the Canals pick was the map pick was actually just mind games. and
could
they
be. I'm
wanted
honest
to
with that.
give the first map to Rain because they knew that they are not going to win Kennels because Rain is super good in it. And then they let Rain pick Port because they have been practicing so much on it that they are so confident of winning. 49 with triple kill already.
Again with the triple kill, and that exactly. And the nade is coming through as well. What's going on? 49.
Get the ace.
The damage.
No.
Again, finally shutting down 49. Vanish does take down Corrido. And everyone, I just want you to all realize that we don't even have enough time to switch to these players. They're all just doing this out of nowhere. I hope I hope we can stay on 49 this time and see if the exact same thing happens again. Like, I actually want to see that. If we
I'm
stay on
telling
49,
I'm telling you, our
if we stay on
spectator
49,
person is cursed. If he spectates 49, he will die. I'm telling
it
you.
is gonna happen. I'm telling you, we gotta stay on other players, guys. We gotta stay on other players, otherwise we will curse him. But anyways, Corrido slowly starting to move forward. It's like we're not supposed to know how he's pulling this off.
I mean, 49 is just an explosive player. He comes out of nowhere, gets just like a random 4K, and just makes it happen. Now, Rain already getting to the site with 2 entry frags, 3 entry frags actually.
Yeah,
Maple in a
49
very good position, but is going to die.
And Routes and Maple taking on 2 more players. Corrido and Mew both getting taken out. Maple getting taken out in that process. Routes, the last player remaining. And we saw 49 getting taken out there as well. So there goes one of their most explosive characters throughout this entire game. We've seen the same performance for 49 like this on Raid, by the way, not to mention. And now we're playing a Port. I feel like maybe there's some kind of dynamic between Port and Raid, something that is similar between these 2 maps. The way that you can play on them, that makes it possible for aggression. Like we see mid is a nice spot for aggression. People pushing out of nowhere from A-Long is a spot for aggression. Coming out of the vents through smokes on Raid, possibility for aggression. I don't know if this has an impact on the performance of 49. But hey, it is starting to show, and Zion already with 4 rounds. I can already expect a better score this game. If not, Zion could maybe win this.
Maybe, but do you happen to remember last time when Zion versus Rain was on Port? Which side does which side did Rain start on? Almost double kill for Maple right there. Oh my lord, that would have been amazing.
Close. The time you need between reloading that weapon is sometimes so annoying, like it frustrates you. But that's why you have to time that properly. It requires a lot more skill with these weapons. But then again, you know, Zion. Question, by the way, why are they on shotguns?
I mean, they're making them work.
But
apparently.
Are they? How did they get low in economy? Did they win the last? Oh, no,
I mean, they're not even that low in economy, though. Or I mean, they are, but they are not like super low.
What is the?
Oh, both teams are pretty low in economy.
Routes is picking up. Routes is picking up. I can see that happen right now. They got 50 seconds. The bomb is going towards the B side. And they know.
Oh, this is deadly. Deadly spot.
Routes, Axis. Moving back. Could get picked.
Oh, that would have been a really important frag.
Yeah, but the thing is, those stairs, they're pretty hard to shoot through. So that kind of causes Rain to have that advantage there. You know, if you actually manage to shoot someone through those stairs, you know, I would call that impressive, because you gotta be between those middle things. Oh, Akira knows. Roji's there, going for the peek, tries to get the advantage, the leverage he needs, and he does! Roji runs away, Corrido and Akira get the last 2 picks there. Rawls at least takes down Exis, but Rain wins out the round 4-4, and this is breaking point. If Zion gets more rounds and Rain as well, as they go through, this is winnable. But if Rain starts to explode like a rocket like they did on Candles, then it's gonna be another big issue for Zion to conquer here.
Absolutely. This is... I mean, I'm surprised that Zion has gotten 4 rounds, to be honest. Based on what we saw last time. I mean, they are doing very good. Oh! Okay.
Roji almost pulling a 49 over there, coming in with the surprise from these angles. And I feel like Rain this time a little bit better prepared. And overall, Roji, you know, getting taken down there. Vanish also getting shut down. It's back to a 3v3, but 49. These people are low, but it doesn't matter. The man takes the headshot on Axis. Corrido taking out Routes. And Akira trying to come here from behind. You can see the bomb is supposed to be brought towards the A side. You can see that wallbang spot there. Maple gets taken out. Or was that a wallbang? I think it's like sort of a wallbang spot or something. Corrido also taking out 49. And Rain shocking Zion by surprise there. that's a wallbang spot, right? That's like one of those wallbang spots you have in the corners there to take down players from the
I
side.
I gotta admit, I did not notice. I did
No,
not
you didn't
notice where
know?
the kill happened.
No.
No, I didn't notice where the kill happened.
Oh, okay. So the kill base, I mean, it was happening on screen, but that's like one of those very important wallbang spots support that a lot of people don't know about. Rain, of course they know about it. I mean, they won 13-0 last time, so there's a reason they know about it. And this, I think, caught XioN off guard. They were like, what? How is that possible? Well, I hope they know now, because otherwise it's going to cause them problems in the future. Ooh, Vanish.
Oh, that's so many players in front of him.
I know, but the positioning is not great for Vanish. I mean, look, they were coming from up. They were coming from the lower part. Roji could have gotten more there, but Carito was surprising him from coming from a little bit more of a distant
Maple double.
part. Maple does get the double frag there. And that smoke is down, so it's going to cause Rain to, back off a little. Axis is just holding on with the sniper. Patient Akira does get taken out, and this could be it. XioN could stabilize the score again. Axis almost finding that frag there with the sniper. He's moving towards the right, takes the headshot on Ralts. They really want to shut him down, but it's getting risky. The bomb is down. 55 seconds. Axis has the chance of shutting down these players here on this side. Does take down 49.
No.
Axis takes down another player, and Rain. This could be it. This guy's going absolutely crazy. Look at him. Look at his moves. Almost moonwalking his way through B-Long, man. Maple completely surprised. I think XioN just wanted to take him down so he doesn't save the sniper. But right now, it's a round or a loss. What could happen this time? He could peek this right now. Goes for the shots. Could get quick start for the second.
No.
Maple unable to land the shots. This could be crucial here. 20 seconds. Axis is forced to go for the bomb plant here. And Maple knows this.
Don't peek it. Don't peek it. Don't peek left side. You're dead if you do.
For the last player on the side. Axis pushing up with the sniper nose again. Good as Maple is able to shut
my
down
old heart.
Axis. XioN able to win out this round 5-5. And Rain, they do not win this, but that was insanely close. And I got scared.
My heart rate is like 200 right now. I mean,
it must be ridiculous. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. But they're stabilizing the score. They're stabilizing the score. I'm excited.
Rain played that situation, or Exist played that situation very, very well. I mean, XioN. What is going on?
I don't know, but in less than 30 seconds, the entire team of XioN has been obliterated to pieces. Every single duel they were having there
was dead.
Lost. Everyone is dead. One player with a sniper thought, let's just YOLO and go towards A-Long and peek it as if I'm not expecting there might be at least 2 players coming there. Well, I'm just going to predict that that's not going to happen. I don't think that's how this game works. I mean, there is some luck involved, but I don't think you should base your rounds off to that one. And I guess this is why Rain just gets another very quick round. XioN again forced to stabilize this score, making sure they still stay in the game.
Wait, Vanish has 1.6k money still on the last round.
1.8, yeah. I don't know why he didn't buy like an SA or something.
He didn't buy even an armor.
49. Carito does take down 49 with a headshot. Vanish comes in with the deagle. I mean, he got a frag.
I mean, that guy doesn't even need an armor, apparently.
Doesn't need anything, I guess. Maple takes down Immune, and Akira slowly, the last player remaining with the bomb. And for some reason, XioN, again, able to win out rounds where they have a disadvantage in terms of utility. I have no idea how they pull this off. I don't know if they're making a lot of right choices at the same time, but Rain is unable to play against a T, and XioN would have the utility, then full the utility. Like, full the utility, oh no, they'll all just get obliterated in one part. But no, if there's a couple of them that have a little bit, then of course we lost the round. Roji quickly flicking towards that head. Akira gets taken out. It's a 6-6, and XioN, again, keeping themselves into the game. It is a neck-to-neck race so far.
Absolutely. I mean, we're still seeing the same problem on XioN's side that we saw in the X Quadrant versus XioN game. XioN, when the situation is like 3 versus 1, there's only one Rain player left and three XioN players. They're always really, really far away from each other. In a sense, giving those 1 versus 1s for Rain, and a huge chance for Rain to still pull it off. They should be standing next to each other and just wait for the guy to push. 3 versus 1 is way harder to pull off than 1 versus 1.
Oh, Immune, the lineup is unreal. Vanish taking on Immune, and that's a double kill. Akira does take down 49, and XioN is already in a disadvantage. That lineup there from Immune, they're just blocking each other's vision, and look how beautiful Axis
You see this? You see this?
Yeah,
Rain now, all the Rain players being on the same position. If one of them gets shot down, there's always a second one coming up. Nope, never mind.
Never mind. I guess
Usually.
he's waiting for the bomb plan. He's waiting for the bomb plan though, so that's pretty smart. He goes. Oh wait, how did Axis not? Okay, so I guess Akira's holding for him. He's coming from the upper part.
Oh,
Call-outs,
the
communication.
railing!
Where's the communication at?
railing!
Where is the communication from XioN? Who's gonna tell him that he's on the top angle? Vanish does take him down, and they do win out the pistol round. But who was gonna tell Vanish? Who was gonna tell Vanish that he was up there? He actually killed someone up there, and Vanish was still taking 2 more seconds to realize, oh, he's up there. 2 more seconds to realize that. What even happened there with XioN's communication? I have no idea.
That
how
was
did Vanish
so
not figure it out
lucky.
himself? Honestly, how did Vanish not die there?
Did you see that Akira was on top of the catwalk or whatever it's called? He was trying to shoot, but he shot the railing 3 times.
Corrido, the nade. Corrido, you're dead. Okay, you're not dead. You're running away. Interesting nade from Corrido. Completely flashed, tried to nade someone at the same time. Did not go well. 49 coming here to help out his team. And now they're actually full party on the side. Rawls takes down Axis. And this could be at Rain. They're low. This is an eco round, though. So how are they losing it? I have no idea. 49 gets shot from the other side. Immune takes down 49. And Rain wins out the eco round against XioN, as XioN did against Rain. Again, stabilizing the score. What's going on with this match?
What is going on with this eco round?
No
This
idea.
eco round's being so crazy at the moment. I mean, at this point, XioN should be just playing with pistols. Just don't even buy guns. Just go with pistols and win the eco rounds.
Yeah, win the eco rounds that are just go every single round. Go eco. Roji with this.
Exactly.
With Shotgun as well.
And to keep your money low, just buy guns and throw them off the map.
At least you have an excuse. Roji going for the aggressive route. What?
Oh
the
my lord!
What?
This guy is trying to style.
This guy is trying interesting things. I mean, Rain, the element of surprise is definitely something that XioN is good working with, but does it always work well? I have no idea. 49 is almost dead, and Immune is about to peek him down. Well, he gets 1 frag. There he goes. Gets taken down. I mean, it's all right. It's not great, but they at least got 1 frag there in that round. Rain is in the lead on XioN off to the bye round. I mean, well,
Not a lot of impact with that 1 kill. But yeah, as you said, at least they got away 1 gun.
they did. I mean,
Could
XioN
have done
they just-
better, but still, it's a good round.
It's
good round.
it's something. It's something that they can work with.
Yeah,
Talking about things
absolutely.
that they can work with, they got the guy with the bomb on the front. What's the exact plan behind that? Maple does cover up, so does take down Aerial, Akira, taking down Roji. They're all pretty low though, so this gets him in. A huge chance for lineups. It doesn't matter. They're all getting headshots. What's going on, Corrido? Axis taking down routes, and Rain again coming from the side lane, able to shut down XioN before they even get close towards A-Log. And I feel like this is where the rocket starts to fly. XioN is unable to keep up.
The rotations from Rain are just crazy good. They rotate very fast, they shoot very precise, and there's always more than 1 person peeking. They're playing this very, very, very well at the
I don't know
moment.
what Axis went for the
Oh, the shot.
Roji. I'm sorry. I'm just a little confused. Why is XioN playing so explosive on Breach? Like, it's good for certain situations, but they're doing it non-stop. I don't feel like that's gonna work very well.
I mean, it would be very good if they just were explosive together. At the moment, Roji is just pretty much going in from middle and just dying because he's alone. There's no one to trade him ever.
Oh, bro, like if Axis takes him down and he's low, why isn't someone else refragging? That's what.
Exactly.
Well,
They're
he's
sort of
so
missing that trading potential at the moment.
And that is really giving Rain the easy frags here and there. I mean, they're all still alive. Axis is low. Corrido is hurt.
Beautiful
Maple does take
shot.
down Axis. Maple is going to be picking up that sniper, and B side is clear. That is interesting. Why is B side clear? They just had 1 player there, and they were all pushing from B long. So I'm assuming that's what happened there. Akira is coming from the side. Maple taking on Akira, and this could be what they want. Aerial trying to get wall bangs here. Does almost take down Routes coming from the cardboard. He's going for the reloading session. Routes can take him down. He does take it one, picks up the AUG. Doesn't go for the AUG shots. No, Immune just takes down Vanish. Is he going to be able to switch here? Immune taking out Routes. Immune could win this. He does get the 3K. And Rain is still victorious. Immune win it out. They win it out yet again. 10-7. XioN, they all had it in their hands, but no one was
They did.
able to take down Immune. No one. They were all just getting 1v1, and this man was bursting them down like it's nothing. 10-7.
It was actually very close to Rain actually choke that retake. They actually now gave the 1v1s for XioN and lost a couple of them. However, they did enough chip damage for Immune to get that 3k at the end and save the round for Rain.
That is true, but still, Rain almost there. 3 more rounds to win out the entire match. XioN, they can only afford to lose 2 more rounds. They cannot afford to lose any more than 2 rounds. They really need to play this well. Economy doesn't even matter anymore at this point. You just got to win every single one of them. Maypole taking on Akira, Immune taking on Vanish. I mean, it is not looking great so far, although it could be Roji taking on Corito. This is all they have. Okay, they have the site. This is what they have to do. No, 49 going for the explosive play there on A-Long. Causes Aerial to get a free frag. But this time, Immune is not alive to get a massive 3k. So let's see what Axis and Aerial can do together. No one's checking Heaven, but Maypole quickly tries to refrag, and he does. Luckily, refrag him. Aerial alive, taking out routes. Knows that there's one player that took someone down from Heaven. But where could he be if he's not Heaven? Aerial already has an idea. Ooh, and Maypole, the patience. I was waiting there for Maypole to actually just die and say, okay, well, this was another round for Rain. But Maypole actually played that pretty smart. He waited patiently, recognizes the fact that Rain could potentially check him as well after they, made sure that no one was gonna be coming from Heaven. Audio, it's gonna be pretty audible if you're gonna try anyway. And eventually giving them that idea of, hey, there's gonna be someone there waiting there at the bomb, going for the pre-fire, the wall bang, then starts the wall bang some other spots, assuming that he maybe already walked through, but no, he was there all along, but being very patient.
What is this? Rain's just pushing mid.
Axis is taking 2 frags, but here comes Immune with another one. Maypole 49 and Maypole, another one. 2k for Maypole. 49 gonna get another frag. Corito takes down Maypole.
Oh, the grenade.
49 could do this. Crosshair. No, he thought he was gonna die. Corito takes the kill with 49. I know this feeling all too well.
I know it as well.
You have the feeling that you killed the enemy, but for some reason you didn't kill the enemy. It is so weird. It's like when you get 4 shots on, at least you get 4 hit markers, but due to connection or some other cause, you apparently don't kill him. It is so weird.
Absolutely.
And I can really see why 49 messed
Absolutely. It's that muscle memory feeling that, okay, I did hit this guy with a spray.
He's dead.
He's dead, and I stopped shooting, and I'm gonna turn away.
Actually,
and the guy's not dead.
In my 1 year, almost 2 years now, career of just casting, commentating tournaments, community tournaments, circuit, everything, I have yet to see someone make that mistake right in front of my face. So this is like the first time I've ever seen that mistake.
It's rare, but it happens to everyone.
No, I know. It's like it happens like once every year. Let's be honest, once every year or once every 6 months. It is so rare. And XioN, they just have to have that moment in the grand finals. Oh, these people. Oh, these poor people. And Aerial, Immune, getting 2 more frags. Aerial does get taken out by Routes. Flash is gonna come through. Corito has to dodge it. Rud, Axis. Ooh, Routes does take the Corito. Axis does take out 49. That process is gonna be 2 versus 2 Rain. The bomb is
the bomb's in the
XioN.
spawn.
Yeah, because XioN has still not decided what side to choose, I guess. And maybe they're just going for the frags instead. Immune is trying to pick through. Routes takes down Immune in the process.
Very important.
This would be at Axis, the last player standing here with the sniper.
Okay, just don't go mid. Oh, no. This is going to turn very badly. Oh, no, never mind.
Axis
is looking at the wrong side.
He's not paying attention. He's not looking at the right direction. The smoke would have maybe given it off, but Routes pushes it and takes down Axis by surprise. Axis should have probably backed off there to save himself from that situation, but Rain still 11-9, 2 rounds away against XioN. Can only afford to lose 1 round here. It is looking so tight for them. While Rain can lose 3 rounds and still not care, 4 rounds and still not care, and just win 2 more rounds. Like, XioN is behind by plenty of rounds compared to how close Rain is to winning this game so far. XioN really needs to get those double digits and needs to get another round after that before they can start, looking for that victory. And you can see Rain is on eco, and this could have an impact.
This can very easily still be XioN's game.
True, but I mean, we've seen Rain win out eco rounds like it's nothing. So, and same goes for XioN, but not rarely against Rain, like 2 times today, like once on Candles or once on on port. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes. So far, they're pretty good at stabilizing scores. So XioN, this is your time to shine. Are you gonna be able to pull this off, or will Immune get that nice little 1-tap on Maple that he really wants? And I mean, you can see 2 players again on A long. He's gonna throw a nade. He's expecting people to be there. 0 damage. Oh, actually no. Maple and Roji got a bit of damage there. And I mean, you can already see the wallbang spot is being used to their advantage. XioN could go for the waiting game here or walk all the way back. I mean, they're already making noise.
Oh,
so
that
they're
was the
going for
wallbang
waiting.
you were talking about.
Yeah. That's the wallbang spot there. You could, like, basically, that's why Rain is not positioning themselves there. 49 does get taken out. Advantage takes down Corrido. And even though this is an eco round for Rain, you can see this how scared XioN is to even push anything here.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, you can see. Oh, Axis gets 1 pick, moves away, but Routes goes for the wallbang. Maple taking on Immune, and Maple has the AK. Good go for more, but Ariel takes on Maple. Good go for the pickup on the AK, and he is. Bomb is going to be planted, and Akira, I mean, I'm assuming he's going to go for the pickup, right? You're going to pick up the AK? Yeah, he's going to pick up the AK. And now it's, I guess, somewhat of a fair fight, but in terms of HP, it's not, and especially not on Ariel with the SA. But, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Ariel got a 2K out of nowhere right now. Like, we have seen crazy stuff from Rain today, and it wouldn't surprise me if they did that again. Ooh, Akira taking on Ralts is the pain that they really don't want to have Vanish.
Wait, Vanish, he knows where the last one is. Oh, okay, thank God.
Ariel, this time he knows. This time he does, in fact, also have enough time. And Akira, the time's running out. He's going for the shot.
Wait, what are you doing?
To the side.
No,
Akira takes it out,
Vanish.
but Akira does not manage it. The time's running out, and XioN wins it out. Somehow he's unable to get the shots there. I don't know why he just didn't go for the kill. He was low. Didn't his teammate tell him, like, oh, 3 hit markers? Like, I hit markers. Again, communication, XioN, they're so close to choking point.
Yeah,
They need to watch out.
XioN,
Like, the only
you guys gotta talk. You guys gotta talk.
Because Rain is really getting close here with some of these rounds, and in some rounds, of course, they really do win it out. Like that 3K there, that way they miss K. I mean, I guess it's not just the ace; it's the B site where they really mess up. And Akira dodging those flashes. I mean, at this point, look at this guy completely dodging the flash there. Does get hit pretty hard with the nade. It seems like Axis also dies in the person. Vanish taking on the nade kill on Mutant. Vanish also going for Corrido. Maple Vanish, the last player remaining. Bomb is down in the open. And this could be a very difficult situation for XioN.
This round was way too fast for my brain.
Yeah, it was. All right.
I have no idea what happened. People died in mid. That's it.
I'm here, Mako. It's fine. Ariel, that was a very decisive duel there. If XioN won that duel, that would have been it. But no, I guess it's not going to be the case. Maple unable and unaware of that player there on the B side. Do they even know the bomb is down? I think they just knew. Yeah. They just realized that the bomb is down. Maple, I mean, my man, time is running out. 50 seconds. Making noise right now is not
some time to work with, except for the guy in the no.
XioN, again, assuming that some corners are not supposed to be checked. I don't know why they do this every single time. And the same goes for Rain and just any team. Like, so many people are just, oh, no, we won't check this. Like, there's no way he's going to be here. And that mindset is bad, in my opinion. Like, it's horrible.
You should always think that there is an enemy behind the corner who is going to shoot you.
Yeah, I mean, there are some exaggerated moments, but let's be honest, there are some scenarios where you really just should check it. It's ridiculous. And oh, XioN, the nades are coming through. They know that this is the round that they have to push it. Roji getting taken down. I mean, there goes one of their first players near that A side. Immune taking out Vanish. And it feels so bad to see this, but it is going to happen. It seems like this is going to be it. Rain, they're losing, they're winning out. They're already taking down 2 more players. And it really is looking like they're going to win on port here. Look at this dominance they have on the A side, the full control they have over B. XioN could maybe go for rotation towards B long or just the B side in general. 49 gets at least 1 frag on Axis. It is still possible, but it's not. Riles also getting taken out. It is looking very slim. There goes Maple and 49. I mean, we all know it's cursed when you watch him. Taking out Akira goes for the second, but no, Rain wins it out against XioN. 13-10. A very close match, but not close.
Immune just ends the game with a 4K. Impressive.
Does in fact end it with a 4K there. Very impressive performance for both teams. XioN and Rain both performed pretty well. But in general, I guess just XioN was just there to make it count in general. In the beginning, They stabilized the score pretty well. They were making sure they were going to stick with the game. They stick with the game, but Rain was ultimately just the better player. Or the better
Absolutely,
team.
absolutely.
The better player. What? The better team, yeah.
Even though Rain won, XioN, amazing performance on Rain compared to the last time. Amazing performance.
Way
They
better.
played a lot better than last time. Definitely, they have been practicing port. They probably have been watching Rain's VODs on how they play. They definitely did their homework. However, they didn't pass the test, unfortunately.
They didn't pass the test, yeah.
Nonetheless, very well played by both teams. Congratulations for Rain to taking the second map. We still have, or the XioN still has a chance to come back from this. And I believe now the worst two maps are passed. So I would still say that XioN still has a true chance of winning this grand finals. However, it's not looking very promising. I
It is
do
not
have to
looking
say.
bright. They have Raid, which is definitely a chance. Raid is a chance. And then you got those other two maps, Bureau. And I mean, again, this could just very well be a 2-3 a loss for Rain. But hey, who knows? Those are like 3 maps you got to win in a row. And the pressure is high right now, and motivation might not be that high for XioN. But I hope they'll keep pushing, they'll keep going for it, and maybe we'll see them win eventually. But so far, it is in fact looking like Rain is going to win this one. I mean, from the beginning, we already know Rain is the better team in this and that. But you always hope that there's going to be a bit more competition to make it a bit more entertaining. That's what we all love to have. Anyways, I guess we're going to round it off with some interviews here before we actually get back to the third game, which is going to be on, was it Grounded or Bureau?
Grounded, I think. I think Bureau was the last pick of Rain, and the decider was Raid.
Yeah, but I don't know the map in between. We'll see shortly. Anyways, I guess we're going to head over to the interviews with Mako 2.0. And yeah, we'll be seeing you guys on the second map, or the third map.
Hello, my name is Mako, and I'm joined by Kira from Team Rain. Rain has 2 different rosters. They have one in EU and one in Asia, so we are now talking about the Asia roster. Okay, how are you, Kira?
I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good as well. Thank you for asking. I'm doing an interview with this pro player named Kira. You might have heard of him. Okay. So without further ado, this interview is about you. We want to get to know you a bit better, and yeah, I mean, let's just hop into the question, shall we? So
Yeah, sure.
what do you like to do during your free time? Like, of course, besides playing Critical Ops, we want to know what do you do?
Well, most of my free time goes to studying or doing work.
That's not free time.
Well, I like to read books, go drinking, watching Netflix, and working out. If I'm not too tired at the end of the day, which I usually am.
You read books. I'm actually
Yes, I do.
surprised about that. Not a lot of people, or at least young people, read books anymore.
Well, I read a lot of books when I was younger. Well, I don't read as much as I used to, but I still try to from time to time.
Nice. What's your favorite book?
My favorite book would probably be Sherlock Holmes.
Nice. Actually, that's a classic.
Yes, I love that book.
I mean, I haven't read any Sherlock Holmes, but I have watched movies and series about it.
Yes, the series are very good.
Yeah. All right. I mean, you already said that you study and work. So may I ask you, what do you do for work, or what do you study?
For studying, I study mostly generic subjects like in high school, but as for work, I currently work freelance as an air courier, but I'm thinking about getting a second job, which is more scheduled, so it's not exactly freelance.
2 jobs and studying at the same time.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Holy. My head would just blow up. Like I couldn't handle that. uh, all right. Well, when you study or you work, what kind of music do you listen to? Are you more of like a hip hop guy, or do you listen to rock and roll or techno, or what's your jam?
Well, I don't really listen to music when I study or work because it's honestly very distracting. I don't know how people do it. I always hear people saying they listen to music while they work or study, and I tried to, and it did not help me at all. So, yeah. Well, in terms
Interesting.
of genre, I don't really have a favorite genre. If I like a song or music, I just like it. There's no, specific genre that I like.
Mm. I mean, yeah, 100%. Like good music is good music. There's
Yeah.
no arguing about that. But okay, let me phrase it other ways. If you go jogging or if you go to the gym, what kind of music do you listen to? What sort
Some
of gets you pumping, you know?
something that would be uplifting. So I'd probably say something more like rap or maybe hip hop. Something that doesn't make me sad or wanna not continue what I'm doing currently.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's it.
Interesting. I'm more of a 90s rock and roll guy myself.
Ooh.
And that's actually interesting. You said that listening to music while you work or study is really distracting. For me, it's completely other ways around. Like whenever I'm working, I just blast Metallica like on 100 volume. That's just I don't know why, but it just like it keeps me in that like state where
It keeps you in the zone.
exactly it keeps me in the zone. I'm like I'm feeling like okay, now we're doing this. We have great music and now I can do this, you know?
I can't do that. I can only focus on one thing at a time, or I'll end up like not doing my work properly.
I see. So I think I'm using it for sort of like a background noise. You know how some people go to sleep and they have like a white noise machine?
Yeah.
I think it's sort of like that effect, but for me, Metallica does it.
Well, I mean, sometimes when I study, I listen to classical music, like classic pianos or something like that, to help me study a bit, but nothing with people singing in the background.
So that's your like background noise, and that helps you.
Yeah, sometimes, not too often.
All right. I mean, good answer. Hip hop, classic, everything goes for Kira. It seems like. All right. I want to know a bit more about your history with gaming. Like, I would assume that you didn't start your gaming career or gaming hobby with Critical Ops. So, what did you play before Critical Ops, or what did you play during your younger years?
Well, before Critical Ops, I didn't play much games. I was a football addict.
Oh,
But I still played like smaller games more casually, like FIFA or Minecraft, sometimes Modern Combat 5, but yeah, that's about it. I didn't play much games before Critical Ops.
wait. You do have to specify. Did you play soccer or football?
Oh, I hate it when people call it soccer, but yes, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So yeah, because in Finland we also call it football. Like we call soccer football, and then we call the other thing we call it American football.
That makes sense to me, but calling it soccer doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, but since we're trying to be national, soccer and football needs to be a thing, you know.
Yeah.
All right, but you were kicking ball and doing goals and stuff like that, and wasn't really playing games.
Yeah, before COPS, yeah.
All right, were you good at it?
I don't think I was that bad at it. I think I was decent.
All right, good to hear. Do you actually? I do still want to hear about your gaming history a bit more. So, what was the first game you ever remember playing?
I remember playing Jetpack Joyride. I think that's it. It was like a small game. It was more of like a mini game. I think most people played it when people had phones when they were younger. It was more like a really casual game.
I remember playing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? That was the first game you ever remember playing?
Well, I'm pretty sure there were other games that I played before that, like on my, one of those phones with buttons on it, but I don't really remember that much because I was very young at the time.
I see. So you didn't have like a gaming console or anything?
No, I never had consoles or anything like that. If I ever played games, it was mostly on my mobile phone.
All right. Nice. That's interesting. The new generation coming up with the mobile games. It's cool. All right, I have one more question for you, and I'm hoping for a very interesting answer for this. So,
Yep.
If you would have a superpower that gives you an ability to turn into a seagull, what would you do with it?
Well, interesting question. I would definitely go rob a purse.
You what?
I would rob a purse.
You would rob a place.
A purse.
A purse.
Because you're a seagull. Yeah, so if you're a seagull, well, if you're a seagull and you take a purse and you fly away, what are they gonna do? Shoot at you? Well, I mean, I guess that's an option, but it's highly unlikely.
All right, so so one day you just turn into a seagull randomly, and the first thing you do, you're just like, oh, there's an old person. I can take her purse.
It sounds really bad, but it's always fun to try.
All right, okay. I'll take that. Okay. Well, that was the last question I had for you, Kira. Thank you for doing this interview. Thank you for a really fun conversation with you. Is there anything you want to say to your fans at this point?
Excuse my last comment, and thank you guys for tuning in, I guess, and thank you for having me, Mako.
Thank you for the interview, Kira.
Okay.
All right. I hope you guys good luck. I hope you have fun in the games, and yeah, we're going back to the stream.
Ao som das máquinas aqui do amarelo, não sei se está saindo para vocês, mas para mim tá. Henrico Lee, forte, cobra ali. O Miski, double kill para ele. Vai, faz a fila para ver se não cai geral. Vai, meu amigo, vai. Henrico Lee, double, triple, T, 4K para ele, levando geral. 690. E a XioN 4. Eita, double, triple kill para ele. 4K, vai pro Ace. O garoto derruba geral de Eagle. Grounded. Olha o Cole. First, double com ele. O Rappen. Lorde mesmo foi a vítima. Double kill pro time de Colishin. O Rappen leva mais um. Segurou. Que isso? 3K. Conseguiu levar. Motok finaliza o Uau. Blackbird finaliza na trade. Com o double kill levando o Lorde mesmo também. O Blackbird na trade. O Rappen cobra de AW. O Fábio e vai na faca mesmo. Não deu 8-0 o Miss. Olha ele, o Uau Lovelo pode ser agora. Pode ser com ele. E double, triple. Meu Deus, segura a fera. 3K pra ele ali pelo mid A. S tá cantando, Fábio FPS leva o Rappen, sobrando mais um boneco. Vai, querido, é o seu momento. 4K, uau, Lovelo. Olha esse momento, Blackbird consegue. Lorde Mebo leva também, double kill pra ele. 3K, segura. De Eagle e colete. Ixi, Metal já tá como? Já levou ele. Vocês falam dele. Ó o rei surpreendendo. Double, triple kill pra ele, brota no mid dele, vai! Deu não, mesmo a Alfada ele consegue surpreender. Olha o FN, conseguiu surpreender ali o Gudan na movimentação. Eita, já deu de cara com 2. Conseguiu levar o Jean também. Gadeia finaliza o Químico, vai fazer um upgrade. Não! Fala dele, vai! Fala dele! Gadeia não vai lá, triple kill pra ele, garantindo.
Fica mais de boa quando passar pro TR, né? E a equipe da Vault aí, quanto mais pontos tiver TR fazer, melhor pra eles.
Olha o Gadeia, olha que linda play de gol! Triple kill pra ele, por pouco Triple não leva o Jean, que ficou por um fio de pelim. Guru já vai fazer a invasão. Vai dar... Nossa, no time ele consegue double kill pra ele. 3K, montou que faz história. Tá fechado o bombe da A. Efetuou o defuse, linda play com triple kill. Marcação do Liga, Molotov surpreende no Pixel, por pouco ele não leva mais um, Gabriel ficou por um kill de pelinho, Gudão faz a trade, Cole leva o Jean, trade da trade, foi com ele, eita, double kill pra Henrique, 3K pra ele.
Missed the... No, that nade is gonna hurt him a little bit. 4 HP and another nade, or whatever that was. Rouse getting taken out, goes for the second one, takes out 49, and he's getting a little excited, and hopefully not too excited. Again, too aggressive, too confident, and just... Oh, there's not gonna be a player there. Why would there be a player there? Off you go, and McLaren trying to save it out. We'll be seeing our next round. Actually, we're on match point right now. Or no, we're not. We're pretty close to match point of the first half. Ooh, Reborn though, just shutting them all down as we tried to talk about what just happened with Necessary. But how they executed this just with... Oh, that nade!
That grenade!
Oh,
Wow!
Baron, oh my god, if you just made those shots count, that would have been a nice little ace for you. A free one as well. Oh, what is going on? Versify pushing up, and there goes Routes. What is going on? Maple pushing up as well. And there goes X Squadron, absolutely getting... luckily, we just had some issues there. We're back. Baron, oh, there we go. Beautiful. Ripple on your way. I'm so glad we didn't use that. And off was Maple. And there goes lastly just sitting down. And just XioN is gonna start pushing. They got one player on B mid though. This could be it. Reborn gets one. He's gonna get the second one, and this is important. X Squadron. The map control they have so far is definitely making it count. And there we go, a third. Reborn definitely. I like to call it the bar on the B side, but that doesn't really matter right now because Rollins is getting a double here, and it doesn't look like X-Corner can actually pull off with anything, even though this is an eco round. Rollins getting the third, taking on Gabi. Oh, there's the push, and Baron. Okay, so they seem to get map control back, but oh, Maple! Reborn, again, not enough time to as you guys have seen, it's very important to get your kills fast, and then if you're taking too long, quickly move back. Like, for example, McLaren got the frag, and now a lot of time has gone by. Maple, able to respond, knows that he went towards kitchen. Now you can see McLaren quick going for the bomb plant, and Maple still pretty low, but enough time to kind of think about the situation and then move on. This is why McLaren, it would have been risky for McLaren to, even though, regardless of the fact that Maple is low, go for the frag. See, they played that pretty well. Maple wants to go through the vents, but he's not going through the vents, actually.
McLaren will be, since the bomb is planted here. I guess
he's
he could be in
wasting
the vent as
a
well,
lot of
but...
time. Nah, he's wasting a lot of time. Don't exactly know what Maple was doing. Their time was running out advantage. They're doing the same thing here, and now it is actually working. They're switching the B site, but no, they just have to hold it. And McLaren is...
What?
McLaren is doing interesting things. Vanish still able to win it out. And Nate, is it even a refrag officially? Like, if we nade someone? I think it is.
I mean, it's definitely a frag.
So it has to be a refrag, right? Keep me fixing him. You're getting 2 frags. Not denying the bomb plant. Moving further. Has his crosshair near the glass. Wants to get the shots down. He does a little bit, but not quite there yet.
Oh,
but Immune is actually defusing the bomb. No, he stopped. He stopped defusing when he got naded. But Akira gets the double. What even happened there? Rain was on the edge of actually making a huge mistake, but Akira, because of that defuse, he did make one player just vulnerable on it. Like, I feel so bad because I would have said it properly, but I can't say it properly.
Is it an L or an I?
Yeah, that's what's confusing me right now. Anyways, Pufferfish
Is it like Aisa?
I mean, I don't know, but Pufferfish is getting a double.
Aisia?
Getting the tray. Oh, let's get the triple there. That was actually decent. I mean, that flash. Oh, there's no way. He gets the first.
Oh.
The flash. The flash. Oh, the flash.
You're not
The
winning
last...
with an eco.
Oh my god, he does in fact
With an
win
eco
it
round.
out. You can see, look, they're balancing each other out, so this is good. But the time is running out. And Immune gets one, and they're out of pressure. They're just pushing it. Immune. Oh my god, even though he goes for Surge, but Surge flicks him down. Versify does get taken on deck, gets taken on. Look how low they are in these gunfights. Gabi takes on Immune. He has a chance of winning this out. They're all one-shots. And he does take down Vix. He does take down Immune. Goes for the last. He is pretty low, and he does taking down Gapi. Takes the 1v3.
You know what? I actually might have an idea why B-side is being played the way it is. I will explain
Oh, that nade. Oh,
wow.
my God. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that, but they were low, and Surge just drops another nade in that direction. And Rain, it doesn't matter what side they push, they are so well. They're doing absolutely amazing here with the utility. Vix with a knife kill gets shot through the smoke by third, and Axis gets the nade. Vix seems to push up. We can see them looking at each other. Surge taking a Reborn, taking a Persify, and no! They're losing out the gunfights here. Deck takes a Surge. The last player is there, but he's out of ammo. And they lose it out. It was looking so promising. Third, making some very important plays. Because XioN was behind on like 5 rounds. Now they're behind on 3 rounds. So they cannot afford to lose it. Oh, what is happening? What is happening?
Take the
What is
third.
happening?
Take the third. Come on,
Going
third.
for the shot. It's taken down, but Immune. But very easy to hold. Because if the Coalition knows, like, they can just smoke it up, hold it on tight. They can play very well. Volatile. Great performance. Surge coming from the side. Could get the shot here, but Volatile knows he's there. Akira and Axis, last players remaining here. As we were talking, Rain is kind of getting picked off here, but seem to finally find Dag. Then Akira!
Okay.
That wallbang there! Very solid wallbang there on Reborn. And this could be very easy for Rain to actually get a plant, but I guess they're waiting for the players to push them here. They're not going for the bomb plant! Oh, Volatile went for the wallbang, and Akira knew that, so he pushed instantaneously. That was so smart, Rain. They went from being way too aggressive, then way smarter than I anticipated. And now third is going to push up, take that Axis. Bomb is going to be planted. And Akira knows exactly where he's going to come from. He's going to drop down a flash. Again, that box there. Akira. Oh, he's just waiting moments where it's like really tight. What is he going to do? He's jumping down. He jumped as well. Did not even check.
Akira.
Costs a little bit of extra time. You don't want to get sprayed down, especially what we saw on the B side as well. Like, XioN really utilized that when they were on the Coalition side. Gapi takes down Surge. We can maybe see actually XioN win out on the 3rd round. Axis is low, but we know Rain. Like, oh, never mind. Gapi does take him down. Immune takes down Dex, and Immune is low, but Gapi's low as well. Probably gonna let Akira push first, but he still gets the double. And Akira, they're just lining up. Why did they line up? Because the Deagle is a little bit more of all over the place. You also have to be accurate with that. But I mean, like, if you're very, very accurate, then make yourself a bit more accurate. But what? Oh my God, Vix!
Vix?
He is expecting more players to push. So he just keeps on shooting.
Fierce though opens it up, takes down Genesis, Fault is there, and now they're going on the side of multiple rackups, 3 and 4.
Naruto though. So it's 2 versus 2. Dave pulls out his weapon at the last moment and flicks around. Spot one on his little comfort teammate trap. Frost to come in for the double kill and potentially the triple. Yes, he triples up.
So Euphoria. Ooh, an Ecstasy with a triple there. What a play. Can he get the ace? Ecstasy, what an ace.
Hello and welcome back to the Circuit Season 3 Grand Finals. We have a match for you, Rain versus XioN. Now the teams are already ready, so we gotta do this fast. My name is Mako and I'm joined by Arde PureJ. As always, we are your Asian, not Asian casters, but casters for Asia. Now, the next map we will be seeing is Grounded. We have already seen Canals and Port. However, Rain took both of those maps, and the situation now is 2-1. So Rain only needs to win one more map to take the ground in the Circuit Season 3. XioN needs to win 3 maps in a row, which will be quite a difficult thing to do. However, without further ado, we do have a knife round to catch very soon. How do you already think this will go?
I think, I mean, a knife round, that could go anywhere. But with Grounded itself, like how they will perform on that map, I think we've all recognized XioN's surprises that they, do very well on the A side. I don't know if Rain knows how to play against it, though. That might be a big factor. And especially like when they switch sides, I feel like that won't really like change that much. Zion will still probably perform very well on the Coalition side. I still feel like they have a chance to win again against Rain here on Grounded. But from my experience, Rain seems to be a lot better on Grounded than Port. Overall they're very good on these maps that have been here for a while. Raid and Port are maps that have been recently added. But these Grounded, Bureau, these maps have been here for a while. So experience, the overall experience you get is far greater than the knowledge you have over the current mechanical side of the game. And I feel like this experience could give them the leverage they need to finally take down Zion. But then again, Zion, if they know how to play against this, if they know enough to play against against Rain on Grounded, so used to the last match. But I think this would really change the tides of today's match between Rain and Zion on Grounded. Like their performance, everything is going to come down to this one map, and it's all going to come down to how Zion will perform on the Coalition side of things. Because the Breach side, I mean, we all know what they're going to do.
Yeah, absolutely. As you said, these more, I would say, competitive maps, like such as Grounded, Bureau, Canals, or all of these maps are like highly competitive maps. Zion taking already 2 picks from Rain side. Beautiful start.
This is the first time we've seen the push through A mid. Is this some kind of like strat that they just kept from themselves and then suddenly start using because it's against Rain, we have to surprise them? And I mean, they definitely did surprise them. They did that very well. And I mean, Axis, look at this guy. Like, he's the last player remaining. The entire fleet got taken down. Rods got taken down in the process. And Roji Maypo are a little lower than they would have loved in this situation. They planted the bomb. It seems like Axis is just going to walk all the way around. And I mean, the bomb plant on the B side, I don't think even Axis realized it at that moment. Like, he was like, is this really A? Because they all came from storage. And, kind of
but he's going to get cut off. He's going to get cut off.
Oh, but 49, not enough with the damage. I mean, the damage was enough, but like not enough with the shots. The accuracy wasn't there, and Axis does take him down. Oh my God, Axis taking down Roji. What a beautiful shot. I mean, he's not going to be able to win this out, but those 2 picks are definitely something Rain really needed here.
Axis just made those 2 guys not exist anymore.
No, he didn't. They were gone off the table.
Beautiful. Absolutely. First round goes to Zion, and now they just need, what, 29 more?
29 more.
Sorry, 39. 39 more rounds. And they get their beautiful AUG skins.
They get their AUG skins. But, I mean, how many does Ray need? I mean, like, 13 right now. 13 rounds, that's all they need, right? Oh, off we go. And that nade could have... Oh, never mind. It does hurt a lot. And you can see those...
Wait, what are these Zion tactics? They're going B from A?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have never seen such
this
a weird
is
rotation.
Beautiful.
I mean, it is. I mean, I thought the first round was just a surprise, but I guess they're doing this the entire time. And Rain is unable to connect with them. They're planting the bomb on the B side through an A side rotation. What is going on? This is something you would see on maybe Bureau, where you would go from B long to the A side, but they're doing this on Grounded. I have never seen a team do this before, this fast.
They are playing Rain so hard right now.
It is ridiculous. I don't think they still have an idea of how they're pulling this off. Axis could still win out the duels, though. Axis is dangerous. We all thought Immune was the dangerous one. Well, take a look at Axis. Maple has to make it count. Has the AK-47. Takes down Axis, and Zion wins out the eco round, as you would normally expect, which got a little close. But Rain, here on the 3rd round, Zion, they got 2 rounds in a row. I feel like the damage that the nades did were also kind of a key factor there. A lot of the deagle shots were kind of a one-shot, regardless of the headshots there. But yeah, taking it to you,
Nate. That A push was actually pretty good, since especially Zion versus X Quadrant, we saw a lot of X Quadrant players standing inside the A side, so just pushing through long is not actually a bad call.
Definitely not. And I mean, Vic's getting pretty low here. Rochi does get headshotted here in that gunfight. I'm assuming the fourth bullet hit his head instead of his body. That caused him to lose out. That caused Rochi to die there. But Vix is still alive, trying to make sure Rain still sticks with this game. XioN going with a different approach, which is not really working.
Oh, the bombs
Again,
on the
this
ground.
man is so dangerous. Rawls taking out Immune. These gunfights, these duels are really in favor of Rain so far. XioN doesn't seem to win most of them out. Akira against surprising Rawls through the tower. 49, the last player remaining in this third round, is in favor of Rain. The bomb is down. You can see that one player in there that what used to be Hagley Spot X is taking down 49. Rain finally getting another round here. The first one on this map on the third round.
Yeah, and XioN really needs to eco this one. They really don't have a lot of money. Yeah, well, it happened what usually happens after a pistol round. XioN did take the pistol round. They did take they did take the next round as well. What usually happens because of far superior gunpower or guns, and then Rain just took it off.
They did.
I don't know what we will see in the future though.
Yeah, because I think you also saw Akira on top of the truck, jumping up and down, checking if anyone was going to push B. And this kind of makes me think, wouldn't it be smarter to have more players towards the A side? Oh, they are. And Rochi just staring at someone with a knife. Was that mistaken, or was that just a visual glitch? I don't know. But Akira and Axis getting a lot of frags here. Axis almost dying in the process. Immune does take down 49. And Rain swiftly coming back with these 2 rounds. And XioN, again, back to the drawing board.
I think he was trying to shoulder peek with knife, and he didn't expect someone to be right behind the cart.
Yeah, but didn't he stand there for like a full second or something? It felt very long. It didn't feel like a quick,
Maybe he was just like, he was trying to shoulder peek, then he realized that there's someone right in front of him, and he was just like, nope! Raised his hands up and dropped his iPad. And, I'm dead. Just kill me.
I mean, I would at least try to move back because you had the chance to dodge that. That was a little interesting, but I can assume that could also be a cause.
Beautiful frag from Roji.
Roji definitely coming in with that shotgun kill was pretty nice. Unit Axis do counter that pretty hard. Rawls gets a frag in the process, but Vanish seems to be the last player remaining. He really walked away nice. I thought he was going to be able to survive that, but I guess Rain's aggression here was just on point and well timed. XioN again, 1 round behind here. Rain already striving for this last map, just trying to end it all.
Can we just respect that Exist has 11 kills in 5 rounds and he has 1 death?
I know. It's Axis. I mean, again, he's replacing Immune. Like, he's basically replacing Immune's performance on Candles. It is ridiculous. Or on Port as well, actually, partially.
11 and 1.
Immune is great, but Axis is just taking it from here on grounded. It is ridiculous. Oh, does get hit quite a bit.
Is that the second
position. Nope. Could be maybe. Almost. Immune taking out routes, though. 49 is low. Does take the headshot there on Immune. Very impressive. XioN has a chance, but Surge does take down at 49 pretty fast. Roji in the corner, patiently waiting. Vix is going to come up. And again, those corners are not being checked properly. And Roji is going to get the free frag. It's pretty difficult, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, you have to, like, quick peek it, and there's a chance you're going to die.
That corner is literally 50-50.
It's, I mean, then again, like, if you quick peek it, it's, I guess, it could be 50-50, could also not be 50-50. Depends on how fast the response time is of the enemy in that situation. Ooh, Axis. Oh, that hurt. That hurt so much. I felt the pain in the head right there of Rochi just instantly getting tapped away. Not even a chance to think about what he exactly saw on his screen in Axis. I mean, the position he has right now. What is going on? His positioning so far on the A side has been key here in taking down all these players from XioN.
Absolutely. Exist definitely being the biggest impact on Rain's team right now. Taking 2 kills every single round. Just amazing.
4-2. Oh boy, Rain, you can already see him like sparking up that rocket that's flying into the sky and just makes XioN just feel like they're not going to be able to make this one. Oh, the double nade. Roji almost dying there. But yeah, Mako, I mean, it's going to be a tough one. Like, I was expecting, again, a bit more of a fight. Oh, wow, look how close Roji is. What was that, Roji? Using some kind of third dimension to figure that one out. Akira just standing there. What was that kill? I must say, like, even though XioN is having, like, less than almost no chance in some situations, they do play this so well. in some of them. Like it's so fun. It's so much fun to watch XioN play here, especially against Rain.
Absolutely. I still think that XioN just don't have those traits or that communication at the same level as Rain do. They, I don't know. I feel like their individual performance is actually even better than Rain's.
How is
Okay.
Roji playing a sneaky game over here? Roji is definitely just getting away with timing at this point. What was that? Axis, wake up! He's right there! And I think XioN is completely confused. So is Axis. What was that? Let's just be honest here. I have never seen XioN juking Rain like that, or just Rain getting juked like that ever. Like, this is the first time I'm seeing Rain getting juked that hard. That was ridiculous. Roji just playing like a ninja in stealth mode. What is going on? Is he not gonna, oh, he's not gonna find
How is Roji alive here?
I have no idea. He's gonna find Vix though, but oh my god, and Vix gets the 3K.
Oh, okay.
Shutting down all the players from XioN there in an eye blink. I mean, what even was that? XioN, they play so well, but they just know how to mess things up at the end. It doesn't matter. 5-2, and Rain is still in the lead.
Absolutely. But as I was saying, I still think that XioN does have better individual performance compared to Rain. But Rain just has that team play down very, very well.
Oh, and Vix again. It looks like Vix is taking over Axis at this point with these frags. Surge coming in with a nade and rounds. 1, 2, 3. Goes for the fourth. Oh, and there comes Axis. Rouse was out of ammo. Had to switch to the pistol there to try to get more frags. Did not have enough time to go for that reload. 6-2. Again, same thing you said. Like, individual performance is definitely there, but the way Rain just knows how to get these refrags or play around these lineup kills that just happen sometimes. They know how to back themselves up here. 6-2, and XioN falling more and more behind.
Yeah, they really cannot give any more up. Yep, there goes 49.
49, trying to go for another rush. Don't exactly know why, but I guess Rain was just there a lot faster. Akira surged, and Akira again with the nade, taking down these players from XioN and Vanish. The last player standing here on store. I mean, it's over. XioN taking down Vanish 7-2, and Rain is just again skyrocketing. It is ridiculous.
I think XioN needs to utilize smokes way more than they are right now. Like they are prioritizing guns over utility at the point. I mean, they are using grenades, but flashes and smokes not really that much. Like for example, in the last round, if they would just smoke A long, they would pretty much have a free passage on the A side.
That is true, and XioN, that's looking a little tough there. Taking out 49, Axis as well, taking out Vanish. What is up with these players on Grounded? They're performing so well, like XioN. I don't really see a lot of great, like I was expecting a bit better performance on the Breach side here on this first half, but Rain is just gonna take it away so far. Roji, even with the TRG, trying to make it happen there on A mid. I mean, he lost that place, you know, near the metal detectors. He's going there a lot. Like 49 loves to push that. It's like in one of his favorite spots, it seems. Wait, they're all
Wait,
hold on. Wait, what is going on with XioN? It's 5. Oh no, wait, 4.
No,
Vanic
4.
has
They have 4 ratios. What
are they gonna like
doing?
camp? I don't know. I wait, what is going on with Rain? They also have 2 oh, there goes Vanish. I mean,
Well,
he had an
side,
SA.
2 ratios is okay.
I don't think they're gonna expect this. I don't exactly know what the strat is. 49 taking out another player with the ratio. I guess they're just waiting for Rain to do things, and at like 30 seconds they'll just
They're just holding like literally all the angles with U ratios.
I guess so. I mean, Routes is okay.
No.
Routes is not scoping. Surge is gonna take it down. What is exactly the strat behind this? Like, I'm just wondering.
I mean, maybe they're just using all their money so they can eco next round and win the eco round.
You know, that's actually pretty smart.
200
No, I
IQ.
respect. That's actually really smart. I've never really thought about that. XioN, you know, their strategy, I think, it excels at this point against Rain. Like, this is probably one of the most strategic scenarios we've had I mean, they didn't even pick up the Eurasia. Look at that. Free money just sitting there. Surged does find Roji. 49 and Maple, the last players remaining. They got 38 seconds. And it looks like the bomb is going to be carried towards that B side. You can see that one player, at least just in case on the A side, Rain just making sure that it's not A. And Axis, he's low, so he's not going to be that useful anyway if he wants to move towards B.
Wait, are they actually going to get the plant?
There's no way. I mean, come on. Look, they actually used the smoke this time, and he... Oh, wait, what? Was that some kind of...
Question mark? Question mark?
I guess he's showing who's a real sniper here. Axis just...
19-2.
I don't know if you saw that flick, but I blinked, so I didn't really see his cross.
Yeah, same.
I'm kind of...
What is going on?
I'm a little bit out of words here for the play that Axis just executed there on Routes or I don't know who. I think it was Routes pushing.
I don't know, but Rain has 4 Eurasias now, and Exists with a double nade kill.
I don't think they even need the Eurasias. Rouse taking out Akira. He's getting shot a little. Ball bang with the Euratio. Rouse trying to find these players here. Moves up with the peak to 50. Gets shot from his left immune. Takes him down with the peak to 50. It's a 4 versus 2.
Eagle.
And XioN on the last first half. Roji and Maple. Maple taking out Search with the sniper. Roji still patient here with the AK-47. Waiting patiently for Immune to go for the peak. Oh, this could be it. No, it's not going to be it. Oh, it is going to be it. Taking on Immune. Roji playing it dirty here with the AK against 2 snipers on close range. And you can see all the way over there, Vix is trying to do like some weird flying things. Like he knows they're both there. What is he doing? And it looks like he finally goes for the rotation. Axis patiently waiting, not going for the aggression. And just waiting it out.
That's good. He's waiting for his teammates.
Oh, gets the quick scope on Roji like it's nothing. And now Vix is coming as well. Maple has to make it count with the SG against 2 snipers. And he can do that on close range. Vix gets taken down. Maple moves behind the smoke. Time's running out. Axis is going to try and go for the... Not for the defuse. Time's running out. Axis doesn't have enough time. He wants to get the kill on Maple. Goes for the no-scope, but Maple shuts him down. And picks up... Oh, of course. The last half.
Actually,
ending.
That last round was very important. 2 rounds, very hard to do. Because if Rain wins the pistol round, and they will probably win the second round, so they are already at 12-2. But now that they won 3 rounds, that still keeps them at 11. Which is exponentially, like, a lot easier for XioN.
True. Another thing, by the way, do you remember Xcodon versus XioN? You know when XioN was going like 3-9, they were losing.
Yep.
Same thing is happening here with Rain.
That is true.
Don't tell me that XioN is gonna... Okay,
Oh,
look. It's gotta be a little tougher,
Akira?
but... Oh, okay, never mind. Vanish. Getting 2 frags secure, getting 2 return rods, taking out 1 and 49, also taking out another one. Vix is the last player remaining. If this is gonna be another one of those 9-3 but reverse moments for XioN, I honestly don't know what to say. I mean, we've seen Vix 1v3 with the Deagle before, even in eco rounds, but...
Nope.
This scenario, Ralts
not today.
is gonna be not today. If Ralts is gonna be able to take down Vix, it's gonna be 4-9. 49. There we go. 49. What a great Easter egg on the scoreboard. 49. So this is 49's round. This has to be 49's round to shine. It's a 49.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. They can't fold. They can't fold it right now.
One important factor on the last round was actually that Exist was the first one to die from Rain's side. And he was not there to carry.
Ooh.
I mean, it's clearly not 49's round.
I mean, he's already starting out with no HP. Maybe he doesn't need HP. Nah, he
HP.
doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. He's gonna make it, right? Oh, routes. Gotta watch out with those Deagles shooting at you. They're so strong, especially these eco rounds. Routes, 49, all getting taken out. I guess it's not 49's round, but here comes Vanish taking out Axis, and they're behind on an eco round. XioN, they're just good at losing these, aren't they? I mean, or Ray is way better at these. Oh, Maple flashing himself a little, pushes a little aggressive. Again, his teammates are there, so he could go for the aggression. And look how smart Rain is. Look, he positioned himself there to wait for the wall bang. And now it comes Roji with the double with the SAs, spraying them down. This could be it. XioN should be winning this round.
Vix coming from behind.
But Vix comes from behind, taking down Roji. They want to get that bomb defused. Time is running out. That nade could kill him. 24 HP pushes him back. Maple taking out Vixen. This is why utility is key in these scenarios. When you almost mess up an eco round. Oh my god, the time on the bomb. This scared me for a second, but 5-9. XioN does win out the eco round, as they should. As they should.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as you said, utility is key for retakes as well. So, for all of you that try to climb the ranked ladder, don't use all of your utility on the coalition side at the beginning of the round. Save some for the retake as well. It is absolutely, absolutely key.
It really is. It's like a diffuse kit, basically. You can see it like a diffuse kit for players, but like an actual fight. Oh, man. Oh, that flash routes sort of blinded. Surge coming in with taking out 49. And Rain, you know, already off to a great start. Let's see. They do have a couple of, you know, nades here and there. Maple and Vanish have something to work with. Ralts is low and knows that his life might be over very soon, as a lot of people pushing. I mean, Vix already gets the nade kill on Ralts. Akira taking on Maple. And you could see XioN is just falling apart in this round. Vanish tries to get the lineup. Roji, the last player standing, has to go for the frags. Does get almost a second, but starts to focus on the wrong player there in that specific scenario. And gets taken down. Rain 10 rounds. And XioN on 5. But in terms of round difference, XioN should be able to maybe get a comeback here.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely do have a chance. Now, 2 of Xion's players have shotguns, but shotguns on grounded can be really effective. Definitely on A side, B long shotgun, very effective. They even though they do have a sort of a force buy round, it's still very possible to do.
It is.
Now, this place for Ralts is not very good with a shotgun.
No, I don't know exactly. He wants to give away his location, force the players into moving towards the A side. I don't know what they're trying to make them do here. I mean, so far they're playing pretty... Never mind. 49 goes for the peak. Does not win that. Maple gets the frag of Vix, though, with the sniper here. So that's a nice little frag from Maple. Ralts peeking forward with the shotgun, tries to find anyone. Hope he doesn't make too much noise, because, you know, that's just going to give away Rain a free kill. Like, oh, it's a guy with a shotgun. Just hold a bit long range. Oh, my God, that smoke kill. Again, Rain. Ralts also getting refragged. Yeah, X is refragging Surge here, taking down Ralts, and it is not looking great. Again, that utility usage with these smokes. Roji unable to fight Akira because of that smoke. And again, Akira throwing that flash into the air, distracting, or making sure Maple doesn't push too close. He's probably going to go for the save.
Yeah, most likely. Or at least he should. Maybe try some exit frags if you're feeling a bit crispy, but it's not like he definitely should not go for the plan.
Oh, that could have been a nice exit frag there. I don't know if you saw it. Again.
Oh, this is not good.
What was he doing there near? Why was he looking at the tower?
I
like
he might have heard the other guy and he thought that he was coming from the tower. I don't know. Not entirely sure.
I don't know what headphones he's using, but okay. Interesting. Interesting prediction based on where he was in like normally like audios, even with stereo, like it's pretty accurate in terms of like how you can kind of coordinate where he might be coming from. Although
yeah, but there are of course differences between headphones and differences between people. So
yeah, I guess
understandable miscalculation.
Yeah, understandable miscalculation. I've had it before though. Early on when I started playing the game, I did have those miscalculations. Because it's not as realistic as we have it in real life, of course. Surged, Immune, getting 2 frags, 49 Roji, already going down. Vanish tries to get another one, does take that Immune. And, I mean, XioN, again, they have the chance, but Rain, they're so ahead. And I was kind of maybe hoping for a 9-3 in reverse, but, you know, if that's really going to be the case, they got to win, like, every single round so far and only lose 1 in the process and bring it to a 12-12 and then win the last one. That's what XioN has to do right now, and it is very unlikely.
Rain still has a lot of utility, definitely compared to XioN. They don't have anything. Rain is definitely going to do an execute on B side. They can smoke coalition spawn, which is
beautiful
really bad.
Shot. That headshot from Vanish, I don't know if you saw it, but that was just wonderful. They're making so many good individual plays, but now they just have to do it together and force it onto Rain. Because with X, it's not X good on their playing right now. It's Rain, the Rain for Asia, and they gotta make it count.
Absolutely. Now, XioN is playing sort of as a team right now. Like Ralts can he really must wait for his teammate. He can't peek. He can hold an angle, but he really should not peek. Definitely because he knows that there's a Eurasia. Oh, Vanish gets leg shot or
Yeah,
wallbanged.
that is true. I don't know exactly what happened
Oh,
there, but he was, like,
important
on the
pick.
bare edge of dying. Axis misses his shots or just misses his position. His crossover placement was not on point there. Rawls gets the double, and Vanish, look at him, just so faithful, so happy in in whatever Rawls just performed. Look at, I don't know if you saw it in the round. He was just looking at him like, "Wow, man, nice job."
Yeah.
And then nice 2 6-11 it is. XioN, they can make it happen, but it's gonna be a long and dangerous road. And they got 2 more maps after this. It is a hard one. It is a hard decider here.
They need to play absolutely perfectly, which is very hard against Rain's utility usage. They're smoking off A-Long every single time. Already 3 players down on Xion's side.
Yeah.
This is going to be very, very hard retake.
They took down the flank. They took down 2 players near the A side. Vanish already able to take down Immune though. And they're starting to stabilize the scoring again as Maple takes down one of the players. His Search gets taken down, but it's back to a 2 versus 2. So if they win this, it's a 2 versus 4 win. Like for XioN, which is pretty huge. But look at them going for that rotation. Vanish still thinking that they might be nearby. Completely silent. Maybe they're sneaking. Who knows? They have no clue. And look at that rotation.
Maple really needs to jump peek over the collision spawn. I'm actually not sure. Can you see all the way back to the B? Yeah, you can. Okay.
Yeah, you can. He's gonna check it.
Yeah, he really
He
needs
got-
to spot one of the players over there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
he
it, that's
spotted
it.
one.
That's all he needed.
Now they
Ooh,
know
the
it's gonna
flash.
be an 8.
Axis could have actually been killed there. They're both one shot. They're both the one shot. Maple, this guy just knows what he's doing with the sniper. Even when he's flash, he's just able to take them down. But Axis comes in with the nade. And I mean, he was 1 HP. They're all 1 HP. Vanish, all he needs is a single hit. But same goes for the snipers. Same goes for the snipers. Vanish, all he has to do is spray them down. This is it.
There's
Even
a
has to
grenade
wait.
on the ground.
There's a grenade right
That's
there.
huge.
Take it
That's
down. He
huge.
didn't wait.
No!
He didn't wait for the nade. Oh my God, Vanish. That was such. It seemed like such a free win. It really.
That could
seemed
have
like
been
such a free win.
huge.
That could have been huge as well, but he peeked after throwing the nade, which was a huge mistake. Well, actually, I was kind of expecting him to move back. Like, he's on 1 HP. Why would he be there with a nade coming in his direction? But apparently, he just didn't throw it well enough. Like,
Exist honestly played that really well because he can
Yeah,
see the
yeah.
grenade. He knows that okay, I'm dead, so I might as well just peek, right?
but he didn't die at the end. So, dude,
He
grenade
didn't
like
die.
this-
The grenade missed.
Oh yeah. Well,
But
Okay.
in Exist's head, it must have gone something like, okay, grenade's coming on 1 HP, I'm gonna die. I might as well
Yeah.
peek, right?
yeah. Okay, fair enough. That is a fair statement. And now Rain, 1 round away from winning it out. I mean, we all had our hopes up today for XioN to perform very well, and they did perform very well. But Rain ultimately just happens to be the stronger team. And XioN, even though they gave them all they got, they even got close to winning against them on Raid. It really is just starting to look very grim here. Vic, Sakura taking on 2 more players. Maple sitting here with the SA. I was hoping the rotations they showed against X-Quadrant would show them, show Rain a bit more of a we are XioN and we can do this, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna be a tough one. But Maple is just gonna get the 4K. What's that? There is no
Come
way.
on, get the last one as well.
There is
Maple.
no way that XioN can pull this off. The bomb is running out of time. He
It's one
has to
shot.
Go or to defuse here, but he's not gonna. He's gonna go in the ace against
No.
Rain. What is going on? My voice is
Maple.
dying, and he
Come
gets
on.
defused. Oh my God.
Yeah. And even with the
How
U
is that
ratio, the last
possible? How
shot.
is that possible, XioN? They make the unthinkable the unthinkable. This has to be
No
one of
way.
the greatest plays of all of Asia Circuit. Has to be 100%. And this just shows the individual performance is there. Rain completely shocked XioN. The motivational boost. Come on, guys. Honestly, no one would have expected this one. I can already imagine people going crazy about this 49. Axis getting 2 more players down in the unit. Roji, Maple both going down. There goes Maple, so there goes their Acer. I mean, jeez, even though they're on the edge of losing this, I am so impressed by XioN. They have to be one of the greatest underdogs we've seen in a while. And here comes Akira. I
Absolutely.
mean, poor routes. I mean, they're not nasty enough to go for the knives here, though. Surge taking out 49. Vanish. Can he make it
Now,
happen on
can
3K?
Vanish pull off the same thing as Rels
Oh
just
my
did?
god, the individual performance. It is excelling, but
No,
it's not excelling enough.
unfortunately.
XioN, they have to be insane to keep themselves
Wow.
into this game. Wow. That was nuts. That was
The
absolutely nuts. I'm shocked.
Maple. I mean, I want to give MVP to Exist from this game,
No,
but
no,
because of that 1 versus 5, it's
nah,
gotta be
it's
Maple.
It's
It's
gotta
gotta
be
be
Maple.
Maple.
It's gotta be Maple. Did Axis get an
Hands
ace?
down.
No, no. Immune got I got an ace on the last game, but that was on an eco round, and it still was a great ace. But this is just
Absolutely. Huge congratulations to Rain winning
course.
the grand finals of Circuit Season 3. You guys did it again and again and again. 3 maps against XioN. XioN, congratulations as well to reach the 2nd place of Circuit Season 3 Asia region. That is a huge accomplishment as well.
It really
I
is.
mean, playing against Rain in the finals, I mean, I
Acing
can
them, by
only...
the way. Acing them in that
Absolutely.
scenario. Like, the scenario was looking a lot worse than what we saw in Port. And Port, the ace, was with a full team, so there was still that pressure. I mean, he was alone. There were smokes. They planted on B. They had full control. And this man just aces. Like, it's nothing. It's a deathmatch game. And it is ridiculous. It really shows that XioN should stay together and actually improve on this, because the potential is there. The amount of growth that this team can accomplish is there, and I am just
Absolutely
proud. I think Mako and I are both proud. We know Rain is better,
Yes.
but we are proud. We have that proud soft spot, and we had that between XQ and XioN. Eventually, of course, still in XQ and XioN, but XioN, I mean, wow, just wow. I don't know where they came from. I don't know how they got here, but they damn well deserve their spot. And I mean, they also deserve to at least get maybe a 3-1, a 3-2. But of course, Rain just is the better team here. Again, well played to XioN, and thanks to all of our sponsors, of course, for making this place amazing as it is. Compact Esports, Gizer, Critical Ops, Critical Force, and Critical Ops Circuit. You all make this place awesome. Thanks to all the staffs, all the people working behind the scenes, developers, Mako, of course, legend himself, being here together with me to make this a show. Of course, all the staffs are in the game itself, so not the staffs on the side. You guys watching, all the clans competing in this entire tournament, and just everyone in general, thank you all for making this such an amazing experience and staying with us till the final moment. It was really an awesome time. Like, I really don't know how to explain this. The rivalry between XioN and X Squadron, Rain's outstanding performance, the whole circuit, the whole main tournaments, people trying to beat Rain there, it's just awesome. It's great. I absolutely loved it, and I hope you guys did.
Absolutely.
And
The
I'm gonna
first
end it off here, I think. Or Mako wants to say something, of course. Let's
Yeah, I mean,
Go
it's
ahead.
the last stream of Circuit Season 3. Of course I want to say something.
Say something. Of course, you have to.
First season of Critical Ops Circuit on Asia, and we have already seen, as Arde just told you guys, amazing rivalry, beautiful clutches, ace on the last round of grand finals. I mean, we have seen it all. It has been very beautiful season, and I personally want to also thank you all for watching, all the teams for playing, Arde for being an amazing caster to work with. I mean, he has been doing a lot of casting for community streams. Sorry, not community stream, community tournaments. A lot of tournaments. I'm here, the new guy. I know the mechanics of the game, but I know literally nothing about casting. So
it's fine.
thank
You're
you,
doing a pretty well job,
Arde.
though. You're doing a pretty well job, though. You shouldn't be harsh on yourself. You're doing a pretty well job, in terms of analyzing, and of course, making sure people know what they're talking about. Well, I'm busy trying to figure out what they're doing. If that's something you can't keep up with, you are keeping up with what they're buying, what they're doing, how they're positioning themselves around the map. Sometimes I'm pointing it out myself as well, and you maybe might miss it, but I mean, we both, keep each other in a very nice, balance, and overall we've been doing very well. And I'm pretty proud that we've actually, streamed or casted every single game so far, pretty well. Even the first time was great. of course, the first time was a little bit more exciting. You know, it's circuit, first time for me, of course, casting circuit. But right now, I'm really like, it feels like a community tournament. It feels like I'm really used to what I'm doing right now. I know what to say, I know what to do, and it's the whole like pressure on me is just gone. Every single stream, it's been a blast and an awesome time, especially with you, Mako. So thanks a lot for mentioning that. Anyways, before we gotta end it off, for those of you who just tuned in, follow Critical Ops Esports on YouTube, Twitter, and Discord for VODs and highlights, YouTube Shorts, or circuit highlights, and especially this highlight we saw today, 100% getting on there. I will make sure that will be on there.
Absolutely.
And I think Mako as well. We will force them to put that on there. I mean, they're 100% going to do it anyway. And the esports updates and announcements, of course, making sure you keep up to date with all the announcements coming soon. We have a lot of things that are going to be coming to the table, and the future is looking bright. Thank you all, and we'll be seeing you, I guess, on the next circuit, probably, maybe. Who knows?
Absolutely.
See ya.
Bye-bye.